gonna get into this fast because face cam. There's a dog barking outside. Sorry if you hear that. We're gonna get into this fast because the quest is like 3 hours long, and we got so it ends tomorrow, or in a day and 10 hours. But the quest is like 3 hours long, and then there's like the little mini games and stuff, and then I got maybe like five, 3.5 hours, 3.5 to 4 hours before my brother and his friend get here. So yeah, speaking of that, actually, oh, you guys can't hear the game. Wait, let me fix that first. But speaking of what I was just saying about my brother and his friend coming over, I got Sonic Superstars, and we're gonna be doing a group stream. So I'm gonna be doing a stream where we're all playing that together. Also, I heard like half the characters in this, maybe more, don't talk, so we're done with the voice actor. Maybe Hu Tao does. Why is she walking so fast?
Look, it's Hu Tao! She looks kind of troubled. Shall we go say hi?
But anyways, as I was saying, yeah, we're gonna be doing like a stream for
Stop
that.
right there,
Okay, she has a
heroes.
voice actor,
What the?
so that's gonna be
Oh,
fun.
Xiangling!
I don't have a PlayStation camera though, so I can't really get that. Austin, shut up. I'm trying to hype up our stream that we're doing later today, and you're in my chat saying boo. Aren't you still in school? Why are you watching my stream in school?
I was just kidding around. Happy Lantern Rite. Hope I didn't scare ya.
Get back to class. Oh my god, my camera. Wait. I need to fix that. Your sixth period sucks? What is your sixth period? Like, oh, shut up. I'm gonna throw something at you when you get here. Did Maddox pack his PS5 and a controller? If you know.
Nah, of course not.
Just
We were
walking
just
around,
about
so
to
you
go
gotta be
say hi to Hu
sneaky.
Tao.
Then why are you watching my stream? You think? Okay, well, we're playing Sonic Superstars tonight, so.
I noticed, which is why I stopped you. We can't disturb her now, or we won't get to see the brand spanking new Director Who.
What do you mean by that?
Well, I gave her a new outfit as a gift, but she's
You
so
think? Austin,
used
get back
to
to
her
class.
uniform that she's hesitant to try it on.
Ooh, Hu Tao's new outfit.
Ooh, what kind of outfit is it?
That's right, the skin.
A bright red one, of course. The color of prosperity
I
and
kinda
the
want
color
the
of
skin.
Lantern Rite.
I want the skin, but I
just
don't
so
use
you're
Hu Tao
aware,
really that much
Hu
anymore.
Tao's not really been herself lately. Whenever I invite her to hang out, she either finds an excuse not to come or spends the whole time staring into space. I've tried asking her
Take me
what's
to get
wrong,
snacks
but
when I
she
get
won't
home.
even admit there's a
Yeah,
problem.
I know you're in class. Get off your phone.
Anyway, so that outfit was my way of saying that I'm here as her friend, and I hope she'll feel
I get back
better
to class. I'm
soon.
straight. I don't have school today.
Paimon was just thinking
It's
that
Friday.
she looked kind of troubled.
I've never seen Hu Tao like this before. What could it possibly be? Austin, I will take you and Maddox, and just then you feel something cool against your face. Someone has crept up behind you and is now covering your eyes. I'll take you and Maddox to go get snacks or something. Or we can go get dinner or something. Guess who? I think it's Hu Tao. Zhongli or Hu Tao? Clearly that's Hu Tao. Zhongli wouldn't do that, but I couldn't hear the dialogue or anything. I still remember my voice. It means you must have missed me a lot. Dang it, why doesn't Hu Tao have a voice actor? And she's wearing her new skin. Cool. They dunk on me.
Is that a new outfit?
The
Looks
dunk on you
great.
Fortnite emote's been in the shop. Also, JJK Wave 2 comes out tonight. Thanks to Zhongli. Apparently it was custom made by a designer from Fontaine. Oh, was it Chiori?
Nope. The tailor happened to be in Liyue looking for a change of scenery and fresh inspiration. We got
Teacher
talking
got
and really
you.
hit it off.
Yeah, get out of
So
here.
it was no trouble at all.
Oh, that's good. Thanks again, Zhongling. You have exquisite taste.
Oh, stop!
Dude, I want the skin, but I don't play Hu Tao anymore. So Hu Tao, what's been bothering you? Why would you ask that? Is it my tone of voice? Not as sweet and melodious as you're used to?
Your voice is as sweet as ever, Hu Tao, but we're your friends. You can't hide how you're feeling from us, no matter how hard you may try.
Haha, alright. I wasn't trying to hide anything from you, I promise. It's just I've been struggling with a work-related thing. Speaking of work-related thing, I was wondering earlier...
You mean the funeral
Yeah,
parlor?
the funeral parlor. I was wondering earlier, do you think the Fatui Harbingers bought Signor's, tomb? Or casket? Whatever they're called, the casket? From Hu Tao? Do you think they bought it from her? So you see, it's a part of my duty as the director. Besides, it's Lantern Rite. I don't want you worrying about me when you're supposed to be enjoying the festival. So relax, everything will be a-okay, because Director Who will find a way.
You stressing about work? That's gotta be a first. Guess it must be something super complicated, huh?
It's all the group funerals, you know? It's a friend group. When they all die, they all want to have one together. It's a big mess. Yep, it's a doozy. I feel like banging my head against a brick wall. Let's go get Kaching. She'll know what to do.
Huh? You think Kuching would be able to help?
Probably. She can at least teach Hu Tao about work-life balance. Maybe Ganyu also, except I think Ganyu... Actually, Ganyu I don't think would be able to help.
Especially since it's festival season. I heard the Ministry of Civil Affairs is putting on a street fair with loads of cool stuff to do.
Wow. Oh, I forgot I don't
Forget
have
about
autoplay.
work for now, Hu Tao. Come have fun with us. Yeah, take some time to relax and recover your energy. Then you'll knock this thing out in no time.
Yeah. I'd love to, but I'm afraid I have a meeting to get to. A real meeting. I'm not just making excuses.
Aw, really? You sure you can't get out of it?
How about this? You guys go on ahead, and I'll meet you at the fair when I'm done. Sound good?
Okay, fair enough. But don't take too long. And after the fair, how about we all have a meal at Wanmin Restaurant? My treat, of course.
Count me in. I can never turn down Zhongling's cooking. Oh yeah, Zhongling has a skin too, right?
Paimon's drooling already.
I'll be free though, because she's a 4-star. Sounds like a plan. Hope your meeting goes well, Hu Tao. Don't worry about me. Get yourselves to the fair. I'll join you as soon as I can. Yeah, I knew it was gonna do that. Okay, now it's dark, though. Like this. There's not. Oh, wait, this one was plugged in though. Oh, my bad. Did not mean to explodes. Unplug that. Plug in that. There we go. Now we got light. Now we got light. Ooh, 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 ooh. So when's the new update drop, actually? Oh, 4 days. Yikes, I don't have any pulse. Uh-oh. Did I not? Then where did... Was see Lolly still running? Oh no, I spent them on the... That's right, I'm pulling for Shenhe. Wait. I keep forgetting that the Chronicled Wish banner is out, and I'm actually, like, trying to pull for Shenhe. I should have saved those to do a 10 pull. Whoops. Yeah, I wasn't thinking there. I wasn't... Whatever, what's my pity at on the Chronicled Wish, anyways? Oats. Where am I going again? Oh, the street fair. So let's see, I just did 2 polls, so we are at 14. Well, I want Mizuki also, but good news is she's, I guess, coming to the standard banner after next update, so I'll be able to get her for free on the next anniversary if they keep doing that. Oh, she doesn't have a voice actor here. This is the custom gift envelope stall. You can pick your preferred design, leave a custom message, and hand them out to friends and family, and it's the new girl. If you're interested, Madam Lanyan? 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 I don't know. Please take a look.
I take it these coins go inside the envelope? They look a little different from regular Mora.
That's right. These are special edition fortune coins issued by the coinage office. There are 12 designs in total, each engraved with motifs from the Gion sigils that represent different blessings. Take this one, for example. This design
The
is...
sign of Vice Ravana! Yes, originally an exorcism sigil, widely used in thaumaturgy. These days, it's used as a lucky charm
Thanks,
to
she's
prevent
smart.
disaster and bring favor. Quite popular with business owners, hoping for peace and prosperity.
As I was saying though about the polls, yeah, so I'm just gonna get Mizuki on the anniversary if they do another free standard 5-star thing. If not, hopefully I just get her at some point. And then I'm gonna save up after this Chronicled Wish banner for Skirk. Because Skirk's supposed to be coming out in the next few months, I think? Because she was in that thing, and I think they said like the next 6 months or the next year or something like that.
Oh,
But yeah,
I interrupted you, didn't I?
I'm gonna save up for...
Sorry. I just got a little carried away. I meant no offense, Lady Yuhong.
None taken. Really, it's an honor to meet a member of the historic Lan lineage. Your ancestors hailed from the 12 tribes of Chenyu Vale and were renowned for their proficiency in the mystic arts.
You flatter me, Lady Yuhong. My family are but distant relatives. We would hardly consider ourselves the true heirs to that illustrious lineage.
There's no need to be humble. Your knowledge of the Guian sigils is very impressive, a rare find in the Leeway Harbor of today. True heir or not, you do your ancestors proud, and given your level of erudition, Star Rail reference, in this area, I may find myself requesting your help in the future.
Well, I won't deny that I pride myself on my level of learning. So by all means, it would be my pleasure to assist the Lady Yuhong.
Ka-ching! Hard at work with the festivities as usual, huh?
Oh, it's the Traveler in Paimon and Zhongling too. I was just thinking about you this morning, wondering if I'd get to see you during the festival. I hope you're keeping a reasonable work-life balance this year. I mean, she has an idol animation about it, so... Or an idol voice line. Oh, don't even go there. The Ministry of Civil Affairs has had so much to do with this lantern, right? Oh, before I forget, everyone, this is Madame Lanyan, a master craftswoman from the Chenyu Vale Artisans Association. She kindly agreed to help the Ministry of Civil Affairs with this year's street fair, so in a short while you'll get to see her work.
Wow, nice to meet you, Madame Lan.
Madame Lan, allow me to introduce...
The Traveler, her buddy Paimon,
This girl just knows
and
everything.
Xiangling. Hello.
Hi. It seems you're getting carried away again, Madame Lan.
Oh, sorry. Interrupted again, didn't I?
I just remembered I meant
It's
to
just quite
build
exciting.
pitching maybe
Meeting
like
these three
two
people I've heard
or
so
3
much
years
about.
ago. I was like, oh
I
yeah,
never
I'm
imagined
actually
I'd
gonna
get the
build her.
chance.
I think I got to like level 70 and then I gave up because I hate grabbing the what are they called, core lapis, and it was around that time that I got Zhongli, so like I needed them for him too, and I just kind of focused on getting them for him, and then I just I might
You mean
need to
two
start
people,
going again.
right? I'm just a chef. A good one, but it's not that much to get excited about. You don't need to include me just to be polite.
Oh, I beg to differ. The first meal I ate in Liyue Harbor was at Wanmin Restaurant. Xiangling's cooking gave my taste buds plenty to be excited about.
Hello, Madame Lan. Nice to meet a master craftswoman.
Please, call me Lanyan.
Lan
And I'm
Yin.
no master
That's her name.
craftswoman. Just a humble maker of handicrafts.
I'm sure anyone who's seen your work would disagree. Speaking of which, I'm sure you'd all like to see it. Why don't you come with me? I'll show you. Yeah, let's see this. Let's go, go, go. Fireworks. Go, 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 go. Here it is. This is a game for the Street Fair where you duel with random figures. It's called Immortal Kombat. Ah, I get it. I get it. Wait. That's funny. I get it. Yeah, I'm screenshotting that. I'm gonna tell all my friends about this. There are 8 round figures in total, and thanks to some ingenious design work, they can move around on their own. Madame Lan took inspiration from the legend of the 8 Adepts. Astonishing, isn't it?
Sounds amazing! But what are the 8 adepts? Are they like adepti?
I just kind of assumed she meant Adepti. I can't remember how many Adepti there are. They're not actual Adepti, but 8 legendary people said to have had Adeptus-like abilities, which earned them the title of the 8 Adepts.
Wow, Paimon's never heard that story before.
They were only around for a short time, and it was 2,000 or 3,000 years ago, so the stories aren't nearly as well known as those of the actual Adepti. Also, did you notice this year's Mingzhou lantern when you arrived in the harbor? Nope. Did
Shaped
not.
like a huge tree, right?
Oh. Yes, it said that during the Archon War period there was a divine mountain in Liyue with a giant tree in the summit. A tree who was also a god named Taodo.
Oh, I think I heard that one from a storyteller once. The sanctification of Tao Du.
Taodu.
So Tao Du is the giant tree?
See, I never know how to pronounce things when we don't get dialogue, like voice acting. And this tree was also a god? Correct. Back then, people thought that behind Taodu was the realm of the dead, and if you committed grave sins in life, your soul would be unable to pass beyond that tree and into the afterlife.
Even today, in my hometown, people still say things like, "You'll never cross Mount Taodu when you die." It's very insulting, though, so don't go around repeating it.
When the Archon War arrived, Taodu was dragged into the fighting, disturbing the realm of the dead. The boundary between life and death became blurred, and death began to encroach on the realm of the living. I see where this is going with Hu Tao
What?
being busy, actually.
That's where the sanctification of Tao Du comes in. The 8 adepts rose up to solve the crisis, and laid down a great magic array to purify Tao Du.
Exactly. After that, Taodu's remains sank into the ley lines and became a border separating the living of Liyue from the dead.
Wait, the border? The border between life and death? That's where it comes from?
So the legends say, but who knows if it's true?
Those 8 adepts must be super powerful if they could purify a god. Are we sure they weren't just adepti?
Yep. And in fact, their tale specifically emphasizes that most of them were ordinary humans.
If I remember right, they were from several groups that joined forces. A Guiqiang one, a Lianxiang one, and...
Right! The 3 hermits of
And
Guizhang,
what?
the 2 sages of Lianshan, and the 3 beasts of Tao Du. Collectively,
how'd she
the
forget
8
that one?
adepts.
Unless she...
The mainstream
interrupted
narrative
again.
holds that the Guizhang hermits and the Lianshan sages were human.
I know one of the hermits was Wind Raider, said to be the founder of the ancient art of Human divination. If I'm not mistaken, he hailed from the 12 tribes of Chenyu Vale. His descendants became the N clan and kept the art of human divination alive. Madame Lan, the Lan clan. Madame Lan, correct me if I'm wrong.
That's certainly what the clan genealogies claim, although my personal knowledge of Cheeman divination is very patchy.
No, the second hermit's story is somewhat more amusing. He mastered the art of fishing with a rod and line and became known to people as the Yunlai Angler. You may have heard of Yunlai swordsmanship, which is the style I trained in. Both that style and its more ancient variant have their origins in the Yunlai Angler's rod-wielding techniques.
Did Shinsho tell you that? Because it sounds like something right out of a martial arts novel.
So what about the 3rd hermit?
That would be the Wu Wing kid, also known as Old Man Wu Wing. So is he a kid or an old man? The story goes that he always presented himself in child form. Oh, child form. As a hermit, his expertise lay with Guiyang sigils, which he used to catch demons, heal disease, and protect lives from the encroaching presence of death. Also, I know I'm pronouncing a bunch of this stuff wrong. I don't know how it's said because there's no voice actors. The Longshan funeral parlor should be acquainted with his story, since their founders were said to have studied under the Wuing kid. They were just ordinary people like you and me, but when faced with mounting disasters, they used what strength they had to guard the border between life and death. Fortunately, they were aided by their knowledge of a secret art which the funeral parlor still practices to this day.
So it's true? The Wangsheng funeral parlor really does have a secret art?
Ooh, let's go back and interrogate Hu Tao.
I heard from Hu Tao that she is a flaming staff handed down by her forebears.
Was it the Staff of Homa?
Apparently it has special powers used for cleansing rituals.
Staff of Homa?
But it could just
Maybe?
be another one of her tall tales. Oh, you probably haven't met Hu Tao yet, have you? She's the director at the funeral parlor.
I've never had the pleasure, but I've certainly heard of Director Hu Tao.
Okay, well, these Guizhong hermits sound pretty legit. How about the two sages and the three beasts? What's their story?
One was Sage Hu, a master of gourd crafts, and the other was Sage Jian, an expert in bronze mirrors. Very little information survives on these two. All we know is that they practice the secret art of Lianshan, earning them the title of the two sages of Lianshan.
I heard there's a hidden palace deep in the mountains south of the Stone Gate. Traditionally, that's believed to be where they retreated for cultivation.
As for the three beasts, the retreat was Mount Taodu, or Do? I cannot remember what it was. Hence the three beasts of Taodu. It was Taodu, I think. As their title suggests, those three were not humans.
So, what were they? Monsters or something?
They were Ganyu.
Huh? All three of them?
Nope, Ganyu. We landed right over. Oh, Ganyu doesn't talk to you there.
Ganyu's here. Okay.
Oh, okay. Oh, wait, hold on. Okay. Happy landing, right, Ganyu. I'm sorry, I hope I'm not interrupting anything.
Of course not.
What is it? Ningguang's back? Yes, others have arrived too. Got it, thanks. My apologies, everyone, but I've got to go. Ganyu and I have some important work to attend to.
Aw, what?
Sorry, my work schedule for next week just got posted. I'm looking
Seems
at it.
like everyone's busy with work.
You know what it's like. The festival season is upon us, so it's all systems go at the Ministry of Civil Affairs. Don't worry, everything's fine. Yes, you should focus on enjoying everything the street fair has to offer, and if you find anything that is not to your satisfaction, we will welcome your feedback. Bye for now, everyone. I'm upset that I'm not getting, like, 5 million Primo Gems. 1 second, Ganyu. Oh, what is it? We're going to take breaks.
The traveler's being especially nice today, checking in on everyone's well-being.
Well, what other option does she have? It's not like she can drag them away from their desks and force them to have fun against their will.
Thank you for your concern. We'll be sure to take care, and I hope you'll do the same.
I actually have something I need to do as well, so I should get to the Wangsheng funeral parlor.
Okay.
Oh, are you looking for Hu Tao? She's supposed to meet us here so we can grab lunch. Why don't you come with? If you don't mind the extra company, of course.
Not at all. I'd love to. What a nice surprise.
Perfect! Hu Tao should have joined us here by now. I guess her meeting overran. Why don't we head to the funeral parlor?
Okay, let's go!
Let's go. Oh, look at that. It looks like I unlocked the little mini-game stuff. Oh, I can play Immortal Kombat. So, where is this free skin? What do I have to do to get that? yeah, I can get her for free. Oh, here it is. Need 1,500. What should I need for this? 1,200. Okay, I'm gonna get her because I have everyone else. He's a new character. Talk to Mika. Oh, these are for the little games. Go to Wangshan Funeral Parlor. Yeah, we're just gonna try and get through the
What are all these Mora for? They're huge and so shiny.
No, I'm going the right way.
Lady Yuhong said they're fortune coins. Go on, give them a rub. It'll bring you. Are these?
I'll do it later. Ministry solar presents place various festive toys throughout Leeway Harbor. Blah 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 blah. Normal attack to increase fortune to activate fortune coins. Cause them to rotate. Toggle them correctly to increase your. What? 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 There's so much.
Lanterns? Nope. They're toys that shoot fireworks.
Right. So.
New to this year's festival. You should try.
Whoa, Bennett.
Whoa, it's beautiful.
So I think it spins and then like, I want the heart. I want, what is that? Is that Clee? It's like, yeah. What's next here? What is that? It's like flags. What happens if I get them all to the same one? After the thumbs up, alright, let's do slimes. I gotta wait for this one to rotate. Oh, look at that!
Look, there are fireworks for each of these 4 designs too.
Let's go. What the? Just turned into lantern right mode, right in front of me.
Key here is consumer psych.
Earlier, just outside the funeral parlor. So in other words, they're on. You would like, or you'd like to go without the drums?
Exactly. Since this has come at such a festive time, I'd rather keep things low-key to avoid disturbing the celebrations.
Understood. What about paper effigies? For burning. We can do mansions, chariots, boats, or sedan chairs.
Sure, but let's stick with something small. His lordship has never been a fan of ostentation.
In that case, how about an effigy of a silk gown? Something to please the family, but not too over the top. Does that sound
It
right?
sounds perfect. You think of everything, Director Who.
Right, you'll be providing your own cinerary casket?
Yes. His lordship
Cinerary.
had one made 2 years ago, in fact. He sourced an excellent block of gloomwood and had an artisan convert it into a casket. It's currently
Okay.
being stored at the old family house at Yilong Wharf.
Gloomwood is a good choice. Flame resistant, water resistant, and insect resistant. Now what about the morning tent and the procession? Did the family say what style they want? We can certainly keep them simple, but I wouldn't recommend foregoing them entirely. You don't want the public speculating about why the Feyan Commerce Guild couldn't seem to afford a proper
It's
funeral.
like you read my mind. Master expressed the same concern, but he also said he has full confidence in the Wangshan Funeral Parlor's judgment in this area.
Very well. Then my suggestion for the tent would be sloped roofs, one with a rigid spine, two of them curved at the top, 36 seats, no more, no less, and all with fresh silk covers. Not just any silk, they should be decorated with the Feiyun symbols. At the front, we want a moongate, a grand preceptor armchair, and bamboo railings. Sufficiently grand, but tasteful and measured. Would this be suitable?
That sounds ideal. Oh, and we should
She had
put
that all
some rugs
memorized.
down. Make them tortoiseshell. His lordship is very fond of that color.
That can be arranged. How about the procession?
Master requested no music procession, but 16 pallbearers. Nothing flashy. Plain clothes will do, as long as they're smart and all dressed the same.
And the carriage?
Open sedan chair, please, with 4 pairs of white plaques and 20 pairs of red plaques.
Any ceremonial weaponry and
Yes,
such?
2 sets of gold weaponry and 2 sets of soul banners, 4 items per set.
Okay, for the gold weaponry, a 4-piece set would be the mace, battle axe, stirrup, and fist. So 2 each of those. And then we could do 2 clear passage banners, plus 2 of the flying tiger, flying carp, and flying turtle banners.
That will do nicely.
Alright, last thing, how about the hanging banner and the portrait pavilion?
For the hanging banner, we want an octagonal tube with 8 tassels per corner and a dome of red gauze covering the top. As for the portrait pavilion, we're looking to do one incense pavilion with 2 spare rooms. One is a changing room, the other is a display room, and we'd like a plain white cover over the whole thing.
Did you want that embroidered?
Ah, I knew I missed something. The family neglected to consider that in their sorrow, but it's a minor detail. What would your suggestion be?
The Fayan Commerce Guild is a large and prosperous family with 4 generations living under one roof. As the founder of this family, his lordship could not be more blessed. Add to that, he has reached a ripe old age, lived a virtuous life, and is spending his final days in peace and comfort. All in all, he has lived a very complete life. In which case, I'd recommend embroidering a bats of longevity motif and a cranes and deer of youth motif to pass on his good fortune to the next generation.
Excellent! I must say, Director Who, you really understand your clients.
Of course, think nothing of it. Huh? Miss Bywin.
Greetings, Director Who. Lady Ningguang has arrived, and she would be most grateful if you could join her at Yujing Terrace.
It's been a while. Oh, that was quick. Alright, I'll head over in 2 takes. My sincere apologies, but I'm afraid I'm afraid I have another meeting to get to.
Of course. I've taken plenty of your time already. Don't let me keep you.
Fairy, can I leave you to follow up on the Bayun funeral arrangements?
Of course, Director. I'll handle it.
The Who family is truly blessed. It seems their directors go from strength to strength with each generation.
I agree. She was born for the job.
Ah, yes, Madam Undertaker. I didn't get the chance to discuss payment with the director.
There's no rush. I gathered from your conversation that the situation is still unfolding. This was just an initial meeting, so that we can make advanced preparations, yes?
That's right. Master asked me to come a few days ahead of time so that things aren't rushed at the last minute. On that note, please do keep everything strictly confidential for now. No public announcements.
Of course. You have my word.
Thanks. Could I trouble you for a pro forma invoice? Easier for the family to review that way.
I'll get that to you in due course. Oh, hello. Can I help you?
Hey, Fairy! We're looking for Hu Tao. Is she here?
You just missed her, unfortunately. She's attending a meeting elsewhere.
Oh. Any idea when she'll be back?
She didn't say, but she only left a moment ago. She could be some time. If it's anything urgent, I'd be happy to take a message for you, and I'll relay it to her as soon as she returns.
Oh, no, it's nothing urgent.
If you'd prefer to speak with her directly, you can always wait till she's free.
Well, this sucks. Paimon thought Hu Tao would be done with work by now.
I guess she's got more on her plate than we realized. Well, there's not much point in hanging around here. Why don't we go eat and come back later?
Paimon is getting a little hungry. But shouldn't we wait for Hu Tao?
It sounded like she's gonna be a while. Besides, I can always fire up the stove again when she's back.
Okay, sounds good. Madam Lan, you must be getting hungry too, right? You should come with us.
Madame Lan? Oh, sorry. I spaced out. Whatever works for you.
Alright, Fairy, we'll head off then. Can you let Hu Tao know where we are when she gets back?
Sure. Take care, everyone. Butler Ann?
Ma'am, do you happen to know who that young lady with the black hair is?
I haven't met her before, but that silver swallow hairpiece makes me wonder if she's from Chenyu Vale.
Chenyu Vale,
Something the matter?
Well, it's just... So the other day, when I was out shopping, I ran into her and Master. They were chatting away, and I noticed that she showed him a very peculiar-looking rattan figure. Later that day, as I was moving his lordship to a more comfortable bedroom, I saw something underneath his bed. And would you know it, it was that same rattan figure. There was some kind of spell written on it. It was icy cold to the touch and made the whole room chilly.
Oh.
The whole thing seems very sinister.
Oh my goodness. Are you suggesting that there could be unnatural causes behind his lordship's condition? Well, I've heard they practice Chi-Man magic in Tenyu Vale. Pendhead fortune conveyance, fate transference, and the like.
The last thing I want to do is start suspecting anyone, but with his lordship bedridden and Master urging me to start discussing funeral arrangements, I can't help but think. Sorry, look at me rambling away. I'm sure I'm just being paranoid. Please forget I said anything, and certainly don't repeat this to anyone else.
Don't worry, Butler Anne. The Wangsheng Funeral Parlor understands the importance of discretion. Client confidentiality is paramount.
I remember where that is. I don't even need the quest tracker.
Dad, I brought some friends over. I'm cooking today. Dad? Dad?
Over here, Xiangling.
Oh, there he is. He's over at Ying-Ar's place. Let's go.
Oh no, not her. No. No, not again.
Huh? Timaeus?
Where's Timaeus here?
What's wrong with him?
Go back to Mondstadt.
That scent. Oh, this is so embarrassing. A few days ago, he said he wanted to come and spend the festival with me, but he started to feel unwell as soon as he arrived last night, and now he's gone and passed out. I think maybe the journey took it out of him, or perhaps he caught a cold on the way. Anyway, I was about to take him to Boo Boo Pharmacy to see the doctor, so I asked Chef Mao to watch the store while I'm gone.
Wait, you weren't gonna carry him all that way by yourself, were you? Let us help.
I couldn't possibly ask that of you.
Don't mention it. Let's just get him to the doctor.
If you're sure. I'm very grateful for the help.
Why don't I watch the store? As it happens, I know a thing or two about perfume.
I'm sorry, I don't believe I've had the pleasure.
Oh, this is Madame Lan
think
Yen,
there's
a
credit on
craftswoman from
auto right
Tenyu
now.
Vale. You can trust her.
Oh, a friend
Everyone
of
here
yours
is
then.
voice actors.
Thank you, Madame Lan Yen. That would be a huge help.
Xiangling, I guess that means we're free to head back. Let's get cooking so the troops can feast on their triumphant return.
Great minds think alike, Dad. Go on, get Timaeus to Boo Boo Pharmacy. And don't forget to come eat when you're done.
Thank you all.
To Boo Boo Pharmacy we go. Was it teleporting me there? Oh, meanwhile, we bring Timaeus to Boo Boo Pharmacy where Baiju takes him to the back room for examination. You're surprised to see two other familiar faces. There's a Yao Yao and Chi Chi. Oh, no. Trevor Paimon, it's been a long time. Happy Lantern Rite. Happy Lantern Rite, Jingzhou and Changyun. Thank you. Here's hoping it will.
What do you mean by that? Oh no, did you get sick too?
Oh no. No, not me. Jingzhou. It's alright, these are dear friends. The truth needn't be hidden from them. My great-grandfather. A few days ago, he didn't have the strength to get out of bed, and now he slipped into a coma.
Oh no! Sorry to hear that.
It's
That
like
sounds
the
really
part of the story that
serious.
I'm at in Infinity Nikki. It's not looking good. We've had several doctors come and see him, but none of them could tell what was wrong, and all left without even writing a prescription.
None of them could figure out what it was? That seems strange.
Well, he is over 100 years old now. It's just, we're struggling to come to terms with it. Butler came to see me a few days ago, insisting that great-grandfather has been cursed. He urged me to get an exorcist involved. So I went to take a look, and inside his lordship's room, there was definitely a strange chill in there, but I'm confident it's not caused by evil spirits. Then what is it? Well, this is just a theory, but I think that It's fine, you can say. It's better of death, a sign that death is near.
Oh no. Singcho, this must be so hard for you.
Thank you, I'll be okay. Honestly, my father and grandfather are the hardest hit by it. But we're as prepared as we can be under these circumstances. I believe my brother's already contacted the funeral parlor, and I'm here to see if Dr. Oh, that was his brother? See if Dr. Baiju can help. My father and grandfather are at home fasting and praying. Hey, Timaeus.
Feeling any better?
Much better. I feel fit as a twiddle. I'm sure this is all because I forgot to eat breakfast.
It's fit as a fiddle, dear. As in the instrument, not the finger twitching.
It's nothing serious.
Hey, Baiju
Probably
talks.
just exhaustion from the long journey. Then not resting properly afterwards.
It's all my fault.
No, Joe. No. Who even are you?
I'm prescribing a nutritious soup to be taken every night before bed. Here's the recipe. That should sort him out. But if his symptoms persist, make sure to come and see me again.
Thank you, Dr. Baiju.
Looks like Timaeus is gonna be alright. That's a relief.
Yinger says you helped bring me here. Thank you ever so much. Don't mention it.
Yingar, you should probably get this guy back right away. Baiju says he needs to rest.
Agreed. Plus, I shouldn't keep Madame Lanyan waiting too long. Drop by later when you've got a second, so I can thank you both properly.
I'll be right back. Okay. Dr. Baiju.
Ah, Master Xingqiu. I won't beat around the bush. The situation is looking a little more complicated than I'd initially thought.
What do you mean? Oh no, the snake doesn't talk. Baiju wasn't speaking the whole truth just now. Timaeus' situation is exceptionally strange and strikingly similar to his lordship's condition. Wait, so Timaeus has the same illness as my great-grandfather?
It would appear so, although it's debatable whether it is an illness per se. The truth is, they are both aging at an accelerated rate.
What? Really?
Yes, significantly.
I said what
faster
without
than the
even like
average
reading that he
person.
said what.
But so far, I have not managed to determine the cause.
Not only does it mystify Baiju, even I've never witnessed such a malady. Unless, of course, it was so long ago that I have since forgotten. Timaeus is in the prime of his life, so a little extra exhaustion is nothing dangerous, but his lordship is so advanced in years already. That's terrible. So something is... I've never seen that word before. Surreptitiously cutting years off their lives? I think I said that right.
Their lives? What a turn of phrase. That sounds horrible.
Baiju even tried using the secret art on Timaeus earlier, but it was useless. This is a most stubborn disease.
There are a few other remedies I can try, even if it's just trial and error at this point. This morning I sent Chi-Chi to Mount Qingsa to look for a certain herb. There's still a chance we might turn things around if we're lucky. Oh, and speaking of Qingsa, has his lordship been there recently, Master Xingqiu?
To Qingsa Village, you mean? Yes, we visit there every year during Lantern Rite to run a clinic, but this year, before the clinic had even started, they sent someone all the way here to ask for medical advice. The situation seems urgent.
And then the patient from Mondstadt, who I just saw, tells me he stopped off in Qingsa Village during his journey. I can't help but wonder if there's some connection.
If I'm not mistaken, I do believe great-grandfather visited some friends in Chinksa village not too long ago. My father went with him. Ha, just as we suspected. What is it? I heard the rumors about a god's remains in Chinksa. Is that what's causing this? God's remains? Which one? Firstly, I read about this in a book I bought from a street vendor, so it's not the most credible source. But the book told of a hidden palace in the Chinksa mountain range called the Hidden Palace of Zhou Formula. It is enchanted with the 7 and 8 gates method, with which it suppressed countless evil spirits, the most revered of them being a god known as Taodu.
Wait, so Taodu's remains?
Oh my god.
That's what's causing this mystery illness?
Not to steal anyone's thunder, but while I do suspect a connection with Chinksa village, I highly doubt that god remains are the cause.
That's right. The slightest trace of god remains, and Baiju and I would surely have sensed them.
Good point. Then what could be the true cause?
Master Xingqiu, I will head to Chinksa village to investigate further after Chi-Chi returns. Hopefully, I will have more answers after that.
Is there anything I can do to help?
Yeah, we're pros at gathering stuff. Just tell us where to go and we'll track down those herbs, no problem.
Probably already have them.
I
in my
am
inventory.
most grateful for the offer. I'll be sure to let you know if I need your assistance.
Thank you for everything, Dr. Baiju.
Merely doing my duty.
Well, you take care of yourself too, Baiju.
Don't worry about me. I'm keenly aware of my limits.
Traveler Paimon, it was good to see you, but now I must return home and relay Dr. Baiju's words to my family. I'll come with you. I want to take another look at his lordship's room. Ooh, Mark upload Puppy Playtime video. Very well. Bye everyone, and don't worry about me, I'm doing fine. In all honesty, I've never been as close with my great-grandfather as my father and grandfather. Given his age, he already wasn't speaking much by the time I was around.
Hey, come on now. We get that you don't want us to worry, but there's no need to downplay it, alright? We should be supporting you here, not the other way around.
Yeah. Paimon's a lot smarter than I remember. I guess it's been a long time since we last met.
Hey! Paimon's always been smart.
You know, recently, a phrase that Hu Tao always says has been on my mind a lot. Live in life, die in death. But she must be exceptionally busy these days, as I've barely seen her at all. So how about we all go for a meal together in a few days' time, when everything's calmed down? Sounds great, I'm free whenever. Then it's decided. See you in a few days.
Even though Baiju ruled out God remains as the cause, Paimon still wants to get to the bottom of this Taodu business.
Yeah.
Oh, it's a shame Kuching had to disappear before she could tell us more.
Lanyan seems quite knowledgeable about it too.
True. Then let's head back and ask her. Come on, Xiangling's waiting on us too.
Return to Scent of Spring. Go, go, go. Ooh, ooh, ooh. We made it. Alright, we're back.
You're back.
That's why I just said we're back.
Thanks again for helping me get Timaeus to the doctor. Please, take this Mora as a small token of our gratitude.
You shouldn't have. I barely lifted a finger. Well, that's gotta be an understatement. I doubt you carried me all the way to Boo Pharmacy by one finger. Honorary Knight, I can't thank you enough. Please let us give you something for your efforts.
Paimon thinks you're misunderstanding what that phrase means, but okay.
You'll have to excuse him. I think his efforts to learn the local dialect have fried the language part of his brain.
Alright, well, no more studying for you. Go get some rest. Doctor's orders. And if you take a turn for the worse, get back to Boo Boo Pharmacy right away.
By the way, where did Linyan go?
yes.
Lanyan?
I almost forgot to
I already
mention.
forgot how to say her name.
She said she went to catch up with Director Who.
She went to
She
catch up?
told me to pass
Oh,
on the
catch up.
message.
Oh, I wasn't looking at the dialogue, and I thought they said ketchup, as in like the name of a place being called ketchup. That makes sense.
So she left?
I was very confused. I was like, what? Oh, flashback. Yinger, I'd like 3. Oh, what's this? Send a spring under new management.
Perish the thought. Miss Yingar had to run an errand, so I'm just watching the shop until she gets back.
I see. Well, Miss Temporary New Management, can I trouble you for 3 boxes of red dust under rolling clouds?
Red dust under rolling clouds. I think that rings a bell. Not a scent the average young lady would choose, though.
Correct, so you probably won't find it on the shelves. More likely hidden in a corner at the back somewhere. Would you mind digging it out?
Not at all. One moment. Here. Is this what you're looking for? If I'm not mistaken, it's used exclusively for ritual purposes.
Oh, a lady of culture, I see. That is not common knowledge.
Let me wrap this up for you.
Wait, I see now. You're from the long lineage of Chinny Vale, aren't you?
Huh? How can you tell?
Your hairpiece. It's the jade-plumed Silverwing, one of the 3 immortals of Taodao. Am I right, or am I right?
How did... Sorry, who are you?
Let's just say I'm a fellow lady of culture, but alas, I'm in a rush today, so I'll have to say goodbye for now. Hope we meet again soon, Miss Temporary New Management.
Huh? Grandpa was right. Liyue Harbor is full of hidden talents. I would never have expected the average perfume customer to be so knowledgeable.
Director Who? I gotta say, that outfit looks really good on you.
Yeah, I might have to buy it. Thank you, Miss Yinar. I was just procuring some perfume from your fine establishment. Your temporary replacement provided a magnificent service.
Oh, that's good to hear.
Wait, Director Who?
Hey, we're back. Thanks for watching the store, Madame Lan.
Miss Yingar, that person you spoke to just now. Who was that?
Hu Tao. Director Hu Tao of the Wangsheng Funeral Parlor.
Huh? But I thought she wore the funeral parlor uniform. With the Harmony hexagram hat?
I guess she just changed into something more festive for the festival.
Shoot! I was face to face with her, and I had no idea. Sorry, Miss Yingar. Something's come up. Please let the others know I had to leave.
Huh? What could possibly be so urgent?
And then
Hu Tao.
she just ran off after Hu Tao. Weird.
Maybe she'll be at the funeral parlor.
Are you going to look for her? If so, could you take this with you? I just found it in the store.
Huh? Wait, isn't this one of those rattan figures?
Whatever it is, we don't sell them. So I'm guessing Madame Lan left it here by accident.
Yeah, well, she definitely makes these. Although, this one's pretty different from the one she made for the street fair. Plus, it has a sigil on it for some reason.
Not the kind of thing you see every day, that's for sure. It could be important, so if it does belong to Madame Lan, I'd like to get it back to her as soon as possible.
Well, then let's head back to Wangsheng Funeral Parlor again. Whatever it's for, the sooner she gets it back, the better.
Yeah. Although I have a feeling she left that intentionally for something. Who knows, actually. Let me clear this out. Get some envelope gift. Yeah, I'll make sure I get that stuff done before, you know, the event ends.
Hey, Miss Undertaker! Are Hu Tao and Madame Lan back yet?
Sorry, I'm afraid not.
Really?
Where'd they go?
How strange. They were definitely heading this way. Maybe Hu Tao had another appointment. Any idea where we might find them?
If it was anything business related, I expect the director would have let me know. I was aware she had a meeting earlier today, for instance. But she doesn't keep me informed about her private affairs.
So you're saying Hu Tao is dealing with a private matter?
It's possible. The director seems to have had a lot on her mind lately. In the past, she'd usually show up to work in the mid-morning, but recently she's been getting here before the sun's up. She said she's had trouble sleeping and has been dreaming more than usual.
Trouble sleeping? Are we talking about the same Hu Tao here? That doesn't sound like her at all.
You might want to talk to our consultant, Zhongli.
Oh, Zhongli.
He's closer to her than I am.
Oh, good idea. How did we not think of that? So, where could we find him? Probably sipping tea somewhere, right?
Probably.
He's just across the road on the second floor, watching an opera. If you listen carefully, you might be able to hear it.
Oh yeah, Paimon here's singing!
And Refugian's there.
Seems like Zhongli is the only one taking it easy today. Let's go say hi!
I wonder if we're gonna see Gaming also. Gaming. I like how the quest has to, like, tell me that he is currently listening to an opera. It's very important for it. It is Genshin. Really, none of these people know that the Archon is sitting right in front of them. I guess, didn't he retire from being Archon anyways? Or whatever, something happened. I can't remember what. Remarkable, Miss Yoon. He doesn't. Oh my god. You have breathed fresh life into an old classic, and I dare say surpassed the original. You flatter me, Mr. Zhang. Oh my god. I'm just got my voice held out. I'm a little out of practice.
Nonsense, Miss Yoon. You are as stunning as ever. And if that was you out of practice, well, the official Lantern Rite performance is sure to be truly sensational.
Hey, Zhongli! Hey, Yunjin! How's it going?
Yeah, well, Trevor and Paimon, what a lovely surprise. It's been too long, old friends. Are you here for the opera?
Oh dear, what a pity. I'm afraid you just missed today's performance. And Miss Yoon needs to rest her voice now, or she'll strain it.
It's okay, Team Master Lee. These two are good friends of mine, and if they like to hear me sing, a few more minutes won't do me any harm.
Thanks, Yunjin. But hopefully you don't think we came here just to show up late and demand a private performance.
Nah, I would never. Nah. Of course not. I'm guessing you're here for Mr. Zhongli then? Oh, and how might I be of assistance?
Okay, so a friend of ours left something behind at a shop. We're trying to return it to her, and all we know is she's probably with Hu Tao. Any idea where Hu Tao might be?
The director is a free spirit who roams far and wide. She could be most anywhere.
Oh, great. Well, this is just fantastic.
Is it something important? The thing she left behind,
That's
I mean.
the thing. We don't know what it's for, but we want to get it back to her as soon as possible, just in case she really needs it.
It was this.
Oh, goodness! That's what you're trying to get back to her? But isn't that a pentad rattan?
Pentad rattan? So you recognize this?
Haven't you heard? The word on the street is that the patriarch of the Feiyun Commerce Guild has fallen gravely ill. They say his family found an ominous-looking rattan figure in his bedroom, and there was a pentad fortune conveyance talisman on it. That cursed thing must have been put there to steal his good fortune. It's destroying his health, wealth, and every other good thing in his life.
Zhongli's like, get this out of here.
And based on the
My
description,
money.
your rattan figure looks suspiciously similar. It could
If
even
he
be
even
the
has
one
money.
that... Get it away from me. I don't want that thing anywhere near me.
Relax, it's fine. This one definitely belongs to Madame Lan. Besides, we've had it on us this whole time and nothing bad's happened to us yet.
Lan? You mean from the Chenyu Vale Artisans Association?
Oh, now that would explain a lot. The Lans of Chenyu Vale practice Chi-Men magic. This Pentad fortune conveyance business would be right up their alley. This leaves only one question unanswered. Namely, why would the Lons of Chenyu Vale have a bone to pick with the Feiyun Commerce Guild?
What? Will you listen to yourself? You can't seriously believe all that. You'd sooner convince Paimon that Rex Lapis was a slime.
The latter is certainly the more compelling theory. Master Liu, you appear to have been misinformed by these rumors, and also failed to notice that the green sigil on this particular rattan figure.
Please enlighten me, Mr. Zhongli.
This is the sign of Vasravana, one of the 4 main exorcism sigils, a most upstanding and auspicious sign, by no means cursed. As a matter of fact, a series of fortune coins bearing the exorcism sigils recently entered circulation in Liyue. I'm somewhat surprised that you didn't recognize it, Master Liu.
Oh, yes, of course. I remember now. Thank you for jogging my memory, Mr. Zhongli. I am humbled by your superior erudition.
Star Rail reference
This
again.
makes way more sense than Madame Long going around trying to curse people to death.
Guess the rattan figure they found in his lordship's room must have been put there by someone in his family to bring good luck.
In that case, there's a good chance Madame Long also purposely left this behind to keep Timea safe.
That's what I was saying. In all likelihood, yes.
Guess we don't need to find her so urgently after all. We were just worried that losing this might have ruined her plans. But that said, what did she need Hu Tao for anyway?
Should we bring that back?
And what is Hu Tao up to that's keeping her so busy? Paimon has a bad feeling about it for some reason.
Any ideas, Zhongli? The director's mind is a labyrinth I cannot hope to comprehend. Surely has more things she has to think about than the rest of us combined.
Are any of those thoughts the kind that might keep someone up at night?
She has never mentioned that. But as the director of the Wangshen funeral parlor, she has the solemn duty to balance the forces of life and death in Liyue. I would be surprised and even a little unsettled if she were truly as carefree as she appears. I agree, I've known Hu Tao for a while now, and for all her eccentricities, she takes pride in what she does. As her friends, we should just be there for her when she needs us. Indeed, the director's competence is the only reason I can afford to sit here enjoying a fine cup of tea and listening to the opera.
Having a competent boss isn't an excuse to slack off, you know.
I think Mr. Zhongli just means you should have faith in Hu Tao. There's no need to worry about her so much.
Fair point. Somehow seeing how calm Zhongli is about the whole thing does make Paimon feel much more at ease.
You two ought to be out enjoying the festivities. The Lantern Rite only comes once a year, so make the most of it. If you're still worried, take this. What is it? Fortune coin. It has recently become customary to give them as gifts, so in the spirit of the season, this is my gift to you.
Wow, Zhongli actually left the house with cash? Now this is a Lantern Rite to remember.
Goodness gracious. Mr. Zhongli, that looks like a very special coin you have there. Is that one of the fabled Rex coins?
Well, I wonder how he has it.
Rex coin?
Yes. Look at the design on the face. It's quite different from the typical coins you see in circulation. It appears to be a symbol of Rex Lapis.
Well, I wonder how he has that.
There's no doubt about it. This is a Rex coin, which means it once passed through the hands of the Lord of Geo himself.
Simply a curio. Another Star Rail reference. This is simply a curio I picked up from a street vendor, Master Liu. Almost certainly a replica, but I can introduce you to the vendor if you are interested.
Oh, so it's just a souvenir then? I assumed it was a family heirloom of great value.
Please take this. May it bring you comfort when your mind is troubled.
So it's an anti-anxiety coin? How is that supposed to work?
Well, even if the coin itself is a replica, the symbol of Rex Lapis is still genuine. And if the symbol is real, so are its effects. So as long as you have this coin, Rex Lapis will always be with you. Mr. Zhongli, would you mind showing me to the vendor from whom you acquired this coin? I wouldn't mind procuring a little of the Lord of Geo's good fortune for myself.
Very well, the walk will do me good. Friends, may we meet again soon. By the way, I'll be performing the sanctification of Tao Du on the day of the Lantern Rite. That's the one I was just practicing earlier. It's only a few days away now. I'd be honored if you could come and support me.
Oh, that's what you were singing just now? Paimon definitely wants to hear the full thing. We'll be there. We were actually learning about the 8 Adepts earlier, but we never found out who the 3 Beasts of Tao Du were.
Oh, really? Well, for starters, the 3 Beasts of Tao Du are also known as the 3 Immortals of Tao Du. They were the Lone Butterfly of the Crimson Flame, the Jade-Plumed Silverwing, and the Gold-Eye Celadon Mare. 3 auspicious beasts, all with the power to take on human form.
Oh, so they really weren't human, huh? The Lone Butterfly sounds pretty self-explanatory, but what about the Silverwing and Celadon Mare? What kind of creatures were they?
Silverwing was a swallow, and Celadon Mare was a white horse. Legend holds that after purifying Tao Do, Silverwing and Wind Reader went wandering together, but the white horse retreated into seclusion. Have you ever read Moonlit Bamboo Forest? That story mentions a white horse that roamed the Chingsa Village mountain range, or the Chingsa mountain range. A lot of people think she was the gold-eyed Celadon Mare.
Oh, cool! So, what about the butterfly? What did they get up to?
The Lone Butterfly gave her life during the purification spell. She was the only one out of the 8 to sacrifice herself in this way. Even though the 8 had remarkable powers, purifying a god of Tao Du's caliber was no mean feat. They had to resort to a secret art called the 7 and 8 Gates Array. The method involves obfuscating one of the gates so that evil can't escape. The Lone Butterfly was in charge of the gate that was chosen to be obfuscated, and so she disappeared from the world in the process.
Oh, that's so tragic.
But all was not lost. According to the legend, Old Man Wulong, another one of the 8 who looked up to her a lot, took up her mantle and kept her legacy alive.
Interesting. Huh. And then he taught that to the founders of the Wangsheng Funeral Parlor, right? Didn't they train under him?
Exactly, that's where it feels like fate came into play. After giving her life to restore order to the realm of the dead, some chance means ensured that future generations continued using her methods to guard the border between life and death. So although she herself disappeared from the world, her mission to protect Li Wei is still alive and well, thousands of years on. Anyway, that's basically the whole story of how the 8 Adepts purified Tao Du.
Now we finally have names for the full roster. Thanks, Yunjin.
My pleasure. I haven't performed this opera in a long time, so I still have a fair bit of brushing up to do before I'm ready. Don't practice too much or you'll tire your voice out. Thanks, I appreciate it. See you around. Hi again, Zhongling.
Hey guys! Are you finally done? I've been waiting forever!
Huh? Oh, Xiangling, what are you doing here?
Tracking you guys down, obviously. You really made me work for it, too. It's honestly a little rich that you're out here telling everyone else to take care of themselves and keep a good work-life balance when you are apparently too busy to eat. Keep this up and I'll have to drag you to the dinner table and force-feed you my delicious cooking against your will. Here we are. I present to you Chef Zhongling's newest creation, Drunken Plums in Snow. You must be starving, surely. Go on, dig in.
Wow, this is so nice of you, Xiangling. Paimon hadn't noticed how hungry she had gotten, but smelling that food is making Paimon ravenous.
Sounds like you have a tough life, hey, Paimon? Sometimes you feast, but sometimes the traveler lets you go hungry.
Yeah, I do.
You should ditch the traveler and hang with me from now on.
Cool, take
You'll
her.
never go hungry again.
Ooh, now that is a tempting offer.
I enjoy watching her eat her whole business into oblivion.
Oh, come on! It's only one extra customer.
I was only kidding. I know Paimon loves to eat, but I think it'd take more than food to pry her away from your side. Anyway, enough about that. Time for you guys to eat. Whatever your plans are after this, they'll go much better on a full stomach.
Hey, that's part 1 completed. An hour in. So is each part like an hour long? Oh, I got the recipe. go here. What's the next part of the quest, anyways? Wait until 2 days later. Okay, cool. Let me just go claim this.
Add Astra. Thank you for.
Thank you,
Add
Catherine. Just claim all. Dispatch again. Go in here. Claim, claim. It's new in here. Blah 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 blah. I can give stuff to people. Do I have to actually go to them? Oh, I do. Okay, well, wait until 2 days later. Come on. I wish there was a way to skip this. My god.
You have my
Oh, what? For the Longshan funeral
It's been 2
pyre.
whole days. Surely Hu Tao must have finished her work by now. Let's go to the funeral parlor and check.
Onward. Go, Kachina.
Hey there! It's us again!
Yeah, we're back.
Hello, you two. I'm so sorry, but if you're looking for the director, I'm afraid she still hasn't returned.
Still?
What? She still isn't back after 2 whole days?
Is that normal?
Not exactly, but it's not unheard of. The director is unpredictable sometimes. She's been known to disappear for up to 2 weeks.
Okay, well in that case, a couple of days isn't a huge deal. Hu Tao will be Hu Tao.
Hey, I spy the Travelworn Paimon. Man, how long has it been? Epi Legend. It's been a year.
Oh, hey, Gaming!
If last Legend Rite happened in February, I can't remember. Happy Legend Rite coming.
So, what brings you here?
I could actually check when I got him. I gotta make a delivery to Chenyu Vale. It works out nicely, because my dad's eager for me to get home for the holidays anyway. So 2 birds with 1 stone. Hey, still.
Hold on! A delivery from
Him
the
and his dad are so
Wangshan
good.
Funeral Parlor to Chenyu Vale? Is this for the Feiyun Commerce Guild by any chance?
Wait, what? Have you been learning fortune telling or something? How could you know that?
No. We just ran into Xingqiu a couple of days ago, so he told us the news.
Ah. Ooh, you scared me there for a second. I thought we'd sprung a leak. And on the one job that we're specifically told has to be extremely hush-hush. Sounds like you found out from another source, so we're all good. Miss Undertaker, is everything ready to be loaded up? If so, I'll do a quick inventory count and then we'll be on our way.
The goods are ready for inspection. This way, please.
Wait, Gaming! The last we heard, Baiju was still trying to figure out a way to help Xingqiu's great-grandfather. So, did it not work then?
Oh, the Baiju part is news to me. But anyway, the master from the Feiyun Commerce Guild said they just want to ship some items back home to get ahead of the situation. I guess they're hoping for the best and planning for the worst, so don't worry, there's still hope.
Ah, gotcha. Hey, Traveler, do you think we should go see Xingqiu?
Before you run off on a wild goose chase, Master Xingqiu's already back home in Chenyu Vale. He and his brother made the trip together, something about checking if any repairs are needed at the family home.
That doesn't sound promising.
Let's check in with Baiju.
Yeah, he's sure to know what's going on.
Alright, well, I'd better get moving. Next time we're going for dim sum.
Baiju, what are the chances? We were just about to go looking for you.
Most curious coincidence, he was searching for you too.
I was indeed. Traveler, there's a situation I need your help with.
Was his lordship taken a turn for the worse? Or has his lordship taken a turn for the worse?
His condition is stable for now. This is a different situation. It's about Chi-Chi.
Oh.
Chi-Chi? What's wrong with her? Has she passed out too?
She still hasn't come back from her herb gathering trip.
Oh.
It was 2 days ago that she left, and she was supposed to return the same day.
Oh, maybe all the mountain climbing slowed her down. Or maybe she got bored of work and turned it into a vacation.
Given Chi-Chi's unique condition, we always make sure to write the agreed return time in her notebook.
There's also a rule in the epic which says not finding herbs. Okay, getting home late, not okay. But she's now over a day late and still no sign of herbs.
Yikes! Has this ever happened before?
Never. Hence our concern that something has happened to her, so we posted a commission at the Adventurers Guild yesterday.
But I've dealt with many adventurers in the past, and they don't always fill me with confidence. So I'm not comfortable leaving the search for Chi-Chi to them alone.
Neither am I. Just this morning, some of the adventurers were back already, saying they found the place where Chi-Chi went missing, but got spooked because it was haunted. Needless to say, they did not catch a glimpse of Chi-Chi herself.
In short, right now, you are the only person I feel I can trust completely.
Where did you send her to go herb gathering?
Wulong Hill, in the Chingsa mountain range.
Chingsa again, huh?
Indeed. It's looking increasingly likely that something untoward has happened up there. I saw 2 new patients yesterday. Their symptoms were identical to those present in Timaeus and his lordship.
We can discuss that later. Right now we should go.
Finding Chi-Chi is the #1 priority right now. We'll update you as soon as we can.
Thank you both. I'm counting on you.
Wulong Hill. I can stop tracking Amber, actually. Let's go.
Are you here to
Hold on, I'm like not paying attention. Oh! Wait. I'm sorry. I'm just trying to go by. I didn't even attack you or anything. What do you want with me? Okay, no, Kachina. Kachina. Whatever. There's definitely an easier way up here. I think it's that other teleport, but... oh well. Let this replenish a little bit. Now we can just... climb. Perfect.
Is it just Paimon, or is this place creepier than ever? Paimon really hopes Chi-Chi's okay.
Hello. Who's here? What is that? Oh, it's one of those dolls. Oh, wait, what is this team comp actually? Why is Kachina in here? What team am I running? Like, normally I have Farina there.
Another one of Lan Yan's rattan figures. Does that mean she's been here?
Probably, and likely with Futao.
Just what are they up to? Oh, Paimon's got it! They came here people from the Adventurers Guild did say Wuwang Hill was haunted. Hu Tao knows all about ghosts, and Lan Yan's rattan figures have all those witness sigils on them. So she must know what she's doing too.
Then what happened to Chi-Chi?
One second. Oh, okay. Here, Paimon out. Chi-Chi's a zombie, so her joints are stiff. That means she can't run too fast, and so she must have gotten kidnapped by a ghost.
Perfectly logical argument, but somehow still not very credible.
All right then. Well, let's keep looking for clues. We'll see who's right soon enough. Huh? What was that sound?
It was me.
Ghost incoming!
Oh, it's Elon. Hold up, it's me. Oh, I was like waiting for dialogue.
What are you doing here? We were told this place was haunted. Well, guess it kind of was, just not by ghosts apparently.
That's right. I managed to scare off a few rookie adventurers, but it looks like you're not so easy to spook. Anyway, don't go any further. There's danger up ahead.
We have to find Chi-Chi. She went missing around here, and she could be in danger.
I'm aware of the situation. My contacts in the Adventurers Guild filled me in. I found the herb gatherer's basket partway up the mountain, possibly belonging to Chi-Chi, but I don't think she's here anymore.
What makes you so sure?
Because I scoured this whole place looking for clues. That's how I know that the immediate area is safe, but beyond this point, I can't be sure. No, I'm investigating the unknown disturbance here. About a month ago, the Ministry of Civil Affairs noticed an unusual spike in the number of elderly people seeking medical care in Qingce Village. Plus, they all seemed to be suffering from an unknown illness.
Baiju noticed that too. He's convinced that something's up in Qingce Village.
Actually, we discovered that the source of the problem isn't Qingce Village itself, but where we are now, Wulong Hill. The village isn't far from here, and the elderly residents are particularly vulnerable, which is why they've borne the brunt of it.
The plot thickens.
I'll bet Hu Tao and Lanyan knew something.
Probably. If only we knew where the heck they'd gone.
I might have some idea.
Really? So where are they?
Somewhere difficult to reach. For now, you should come with me. We need to speak with Ningguang.
What? Why?
Don't act so surprised. I just shared top secret information with you. Surely you didn't think I would let you walk away.
What are you gonna do?
Okay, Ningguang is well aware of the situation with Director Hu, and everything I've seen suggests that Lan Yan and Chi-Chi have ended up in the same place as her. Come on, Ningguang will explain everything. All the way back here. Jade Chamber. Actually, no, the Jade Chamber isn't over there. Boom, boom, boom. In the past, I would have said no. Oh, Beto's here. I mean, I'd be happy to join you, but I'm not about to tell my crew they won't get to go home for the festival this year. And Ningguang doesn't talk either. It all goes without saying, unlike what I hope you're going to say next. You sure have a way of words. Alright, fine, it's a yes. The Gate of Rite, Guyun Stone Forest. Yeah, I'll handle it. No one can count on the great Captain Beto to answer the Call of Duty. Call of Duty reference. Save the compliments, just make sure you pay my crew properly. It's Lantern Rite, so they'll be expecting 5 times their usual rate. The deal is sealed, and then the trap is sprung. Well, you've got me now, so what about your share? How much will that rob me of? Oh, please. Firstly, no one can rob the Tianquan? Not even me. And secondly, keep my share. It's my gift to you. Go buy yourself a new hairpin with it. Saves me a trip to the market, right? Oh hey, Traveler and Paimon.
Ahoy there, Captain Beto!
Hello Paimon, that bright-eyed enthusiasm is exactly what Ningguang needs. She's conscripting you, by the way. Got some real back-breaking work lined up for you. What? Sorry, I gotta dash. See you around, folks. Oh yeah, and Happy Lantern, right. See ya, Beto. Okay, phone away. I gotta lock in. Ellen clearly knows me well. She's brought you two here without me needing to say a word. Beto said you were conscripting us? Beto never passes on an opportunity to wisecrack at my expense. She's not exactly wrong though, is she? Traveler and Paimon have actually been there before. That makes them the perfect candidates.
And where? Where's there?
I know you're looking for someone, and I don't wish to waste your time, so I'll get right to the point. From what I understand, Director Hu Tao, Miss Chi-Chi, and Miss Lanyin are currently stranded inside the border.
Border? The border?
Ooh, the border.
That border?
That border. Yes, that border. The border between life and death.
Whoa! When did you find out about the border? Wait, and how did you know we'd been there before?
Yeah, come on.
Right, literally your job to know that kind of stuff. Fair enough, good job.
How are you so sure they're at the border? Time is limited, so I can't go into full detail, but let me give you a brief bit of background on the current situation. 1 month ago, the Ministry of Civil Affairs became aware of an unusual illness affecting the elderly of Qingce. A couple of weeks later, Director Hu came to report a potential disturbance in the border. The Ministry of Civil Affairs investigated and sure enough found an ominous presence out on Wuwang Hill. Then 3 days ago, Hu Tao came to us again. It's time to update us. This time to update us that she was now ready to go to the border and investigate the situation in full. Oh my god, the car. We had agreed to meet again yesterday, but she failed to show up. That's when I sent Yelan to investigate further. Director Hu's last known location was Wuwang Hill. Same goes for Chi-Chi and Lanyin. I think. I'm about 90% sure all 3 of them are stuck in the border.
Even Hu Tao can't get out? There must be something seriously wrong.
Now that you know the situation, are you willing to travel to the border and rescue Hu Tao and company? Our experience exploring that realm makes you our best hope.
Of course! If our friends are in trouble, we'll help however we can. But there's one problem. Last time we went to the border, Hu Tao led the way.
When did
We
this
don't know
happen?
how
I
to
can't
get there
remember.
on our own.
I'm guessing Ningguang already thought of that. You can seek assistance from the Conqueror of Demons. Hey, Xiao! At Wang Shuin. He'll show you the way.
Oh, Xiao, of course!
A short guy. Yelan was preparing to travel to the border herself before you two entered the picture, so naturally he has been briefed on the situation. Understood, we'll head out right away. This rescue mission is of most important. Hey, like the bluebirds behind Yelan. Orange. Like yellowy bird is behind Ningguang. Oh, not anymore. Rescue mission is of the utmost importance. Director Hu will be brought back safe and sound. Consider it done. But now wait here for the good news. We got lucky. If I'd gone, I don't know what my chances would have been. Don't go putting your feet up just yet, Yelan. I'm afraid I have another mission for you. Yeah, I figured that might be the case. What's the situation? Gate Array. We've now found the locations of the Gates of Life, Concealment, Fright, and Injury. Is that right? Kitching and Ganyu are handling the Gates of Life and Concealment, and Captain Beto has agreed to take the Crux fleet to guard the Gate of Fright. That leaves the Gate of Injury. Rack my brains, and other than the Conqueror of Demons, I can't think of anyone more suitable for this one than you. Oh, I see. It's in the chasm. That's right. As for the remaining 4 gates, we are working to calculate their positions based on what we know of the array so far. It shouldn't take long now. When I last saw Director Who, she said that if worst comes to worst, activating the 7 and 8 gates array may be our only option. But if you have doubts, I would like to hear them. I don't know much about this magic array, but doesn't it involve obfuscating one of the people involved? Ooh. That is what troubles me too. Let's continue this discussion another time. Okay, Wang Shuwen, let's go see Zhao. He's always here. This guy's always here. Or at least, like, in this area. Alright, where we first met him.
Zhao, you're already here!
It's you two. Where's Yelan? There's been a change of plans. You have any idea how dangerous this mission is?
We'll be fine! Danger's never stopped the traveler before,
Literally
has it?
no one has dialogue in this. The border between life and death is a treacherous place. The best of— I cannot do the voice. The best of times, and the recent disturbances will only make it more so. You will face great peril at every step of the way. There are people stranded there. We have to get them back.
Exactly! Plus, we made a promise to Ningguang.
Please, go back and tell them to send Yelan instead.
What? Are we not good enough?
Are we not good enough for you? Feel more comfortable sending Yelan. She is privy to a secret art practiced by her clan. Plus, she has extensive experience in battle. If anything has to happen to the traveler...
So you're just worried for her safety. Wait, but she has extensive experience in battle too! Come on, think of something!
We promised Zhongli we would go.
Huh? What do you...
Yeah, I'll show him the Rex coin.
Oh, yeah, so, this is a protective talisman that Zhongli gave us. It even has the symbol of Rex Lapis on it, see? He said we'd better get Hu Tao back, safe and sound, or there will be consequences.
Your attempts to mislead me are futile. That coin is clearly a counterfeit. It carries only the symbol of Rex Lapis and none of his power.
Oh, drat! Zhongli swindled us!
What's worrying you, Zhao? I fear the bad karma I carry would only disturb the border further. So while I can show you to the entrance, I cannot venture inside with you.
Oh, so that's what this is about? You're worried that you won't be able to rescue us if something bad happens, huh? Paimon can understand, but still.
I'm not the one you should be worried about.
Right! Hu Tao understands the border better than anyone. Without her, no one has a clue how to handle this situation.
Plus, we've been there before.
Yep, that makes us the second most experienced border goers after Hu Tao.
Dare to trust us? Very well then, hold tight. Teleport us there.
Whoa, that was fast.
The border should be nearby.
So, do you know the spell to open the border?
No, balancing the forces of life and death has always been the Wangshen funeral power's domain. I'm not familiar with their craft. But since the border has been disrupted, Fetter is leaking out. Simply need to find where the leak is. That will be your entrance. Evil conquering.
That was amazing!
Lament.
So you can see Fetter?
My adept's perception, I can sense the presence of the abnormal. Whether it's Feather or not, we shall see soon enough. Let's go. He's lamenting. Oh! I'm lamenting. Wait, is this help drain? Yeah, it is. Whoa. Attack the ball. Better to temporarily dispel it. Oh, cool. Say it.
Worthless. Worthless. Here. Boring.
You. Matt. Oh, where's this ball? Oh. Yay, we did it. This is the place.
Looks like it was Fetter you saw back there after all.
Said earlier, this is as far as I can accompany you, or I risk doing more harm than good. You'll be on your own from here. Don't worry, we'll be okay. Lean your head in for a second. Cover Rudaka? Huh? Or huh?
Huh? What did you do?
He did something. I placed a witness sigil on your forehead so I could share my powers of perception. Now you'll be able to see the feather. There's no knowing what things are like in there, but hopefully this will help. When you find them, call my name. I'll open a passage and pull you out.
Shao, you've thought of everything. Back in a jiffy.
Be extremely careful. Let me fix my team. Okay. What team is this? Oh, this is my early. Okay, why is Kachina here?
Witness my mag.
No, I guess they could have just altered it there. Whatever. Whatever. Still did it. Find the 3 people who are trapped.
Paimon kinda recognizes this place from last time, but something feels different.
Kinda recognize it. Have I been here before? Was this like in a story quest that I didn't do or something? Maybe it was one that happened. Maybe it was a quest that happened like a long time ago. I'm attacking one of the dots, right? Oh, there we go. Boom. Boom. Don't need to use Flanger right now. I'll take that.
The path ends here. Should we jump down? Isn't that how we did it last time?
I can't remember. I don't remember going here.
Huh. We're nearly at the end, right? How come we still haven't found them yet? Also, it's kind of hard to tell that there's been a huge disaster here. It seems just as serene as last time. Maybe try using Xiao's ability.
Oh, surrounding that thing. Can I walk on this? I can.
Hey, that's one of Madame Lan's rattan figures! It just ran away! Let's go after it!
Ah, where is it? Oh, hi. Hey, get back here. Get back here. Berling sees a Sealy. Gotcha.
The rattan figure is covered in feather! How did that happen? Let's see if there are any more.
Oh, over here.
Transfixed.
Oh, you. Get back here. Oh, get back. Gotcha.
Why would Madame Lan leave her rattan figures here? It's like she's using them to cast some sort of spell. Well, if there's two, Paimon bets there's gotta be more.
Oh, this way. Oh, I'm damaging myself. Brina, help. After this bond of life goes away.
Right.
Oh, not that. There we go. Oh my god, bro does not want to stay still. What's happening? Oh.
Ah! What's going on? Where is this? Oh, is this what the border actually... Get ready to jump again!
That's what it looks like. Oh, at least. Yeah, so we, like, went back. We're in the same place that we just were, but... It's what it looks like now? Is that what Paimon was gonna say? Yikes. Oh, it's Chi-Chi! She's sleepy. Fall asleep, Chi-Chi. You've already absorbed too much feather. If you fall asleep, you'll never wake up again. But it's so sleepy.
Focus on my voice, Chi-Chi. You are not feeling sleepy. You are the most awake person in the whole world. Even if everyone else falls asleep, you are going to stay wide awake.
Whole world asleep, Chi-Chi awake. That was impressive. Didn't know hypnotism worked in reverse.
Even so, it doesn't really solve anything.
Hang in there. I'm close to figuring out how to get to the exit. No, Chi-Chi, you're not doing that.
Fight it, Chi-Chi. Fight it.
Dream, huh? Alright, Chi-Chi, let me help you with that. Now let's think closely. That's how your dream is going to go. Picking herbs in the blazing sun, Chi-Chi wipes her brow. Herbs, Chi-Chi. She finds a temple on a hill and goes to seek the Tao. Temple on a hill. An old priest greets her at the door. Surprise, her name's Hu Tao. Hu Tao? She grabs young Chi-Chi with both hands and buries her deep underground. By Rex Lapis, she'll never be found. No, don't bury me, help! Not sleepy now, are you? No, wide awake. Right. Oh.
Drat! Hu Tao, we've got a problem. Somehow they've broken through my illusion.
The monsters, you mean? Monsters.
Don't be afraid, Chi-Chi. We'll protect you.
Hi, it's me.
Madame Lan, Chi-Chi! Oh, thank goodness we finally found you!
It's me. What the? Oh, so it was you guys. Traveler, Paimon.
You frightened me for a second. I thought my illusion had been undone by a bunch of monsters. How did you find this place?
Let me guess, the Tianquan sent you? I knew she'd active. I missed our meeting.
Wow, so Hu Tao really planned ahead. She knew someone would come after her.
It's dangerous here, time to get out.
It's not as simple as that. This place is changing constantly. Director Hu has found the exit plenty of times, but it would always close before we can get to it.
Don't worry, we've got you covered.
Ciao. Nothing. Oh, never mind. You found them? Oh, the Conqueror of Demons is coming? Wait, thank you. No need, I'll open the passage now. Monsters!
They must have sensed the new way out.
Let him come. It's their funeral, courtesy of Director Who. This will take me a minute or so.
We gotta fend them off.
I'll help too. Did we get to trial? Oh! Oh yeah. Oh my god, wait, it's been a while since I played as Gutao.
Up and away!
So how's this scroll work again?
Swift is the swallow.
I wanna see, Gutao's new skin in action. Oh! Oh, I thought I was dead. Let me up! Wait. I'm supposed to be protecting the portal. The skin looks nice. Supposed to be protecting the portal, my bad. Chi-Chi and Hotel one place. Every Chi-Chi main's worst nightmare. Do Chi-Chi mains even exist, actually?
Rise.
Boom! That was cool. Also, yeah, the new Hotel skin looks nice. I might have to get it.
You see, Shao? Told you we'd be fine.
I'm glad you made it out.
Excuse me, sir. But are you the legendary conqueror of demons?
You may spare the formalities. Is everyone okay? Alright, but Chi-Chi absorbed a little too much feather. Start from the beginning. What exactly happened? I was picking herbs, then I saw a hole. Tried to block the hole, but instead I fell
There's
in.
clearly something special about Chi-Chi. If I'd absorbed that much feather, I don't think I'd still be around to tell the tale.
Chi-Chi's condition is certainly unique, but regardless, it was a risky call.
Well then, let's get her to Boo Boo Pharmacy, shall we?
I'll take her. Your work is still not done. So you should return to Yujing Terrace.
Oh, true. We shouldn't keep Ningguang waiting any longer. She's probably as stressed as a slime in a hot spring by this point, right?
I highly doubt it.
Okay, well, we can discuss that later. Let's just head back.
Oh, whoa. No surprise attacks. Stupid electro butterflies. I should teleport up here. It'll be faster. Go, Ningguang. We're back.
Ningguang! We got everyone back safely!
Impressive work. You were even quicker than I expected.
I thought you'd be super anxious having to wait for us here at Yujing Terrace, but you seem as calm as ever.
See, and you thought she'd be hopping around like it's slime. If I can't trust you, then I really don't know who I can turn to. My apologies, Lady Tianquan. I promise I'm not usually late for appointments, let alone by a whole day. Hope you can understand. No apology necessary, Director Who. It was my mistake letting you go to that border by yourself. Don't say that. Even I didn't think the situation would get this bad. How bad is the situation? I'd like to know too, how dangerous is the situation we face? How does it compare to previous cases? Hold on. No way. Way worse. Like, way worse.
So this isn't the first time? I've never heard of this happening before.
Well, don't forget, the border isn't part of the natural landscape. It's more like an old house that's gradually falling apart. So it requires maintenance every once in a while. Sometimes every few centuries. Sometimes every other decade or so. And of course, that is the responsibility of the Wangshen funeral parlor. In the past, though, the worst they got was a few small feather leaks. That's an easy fix with her secret art. It burns it all away no problem. But this time is different. Inside the border, it's like the whole world has been turned upside down. Do you have any idea what the cause might be? Not so far, no. Maybe it's the abyss. I doubt it. I haven't found any traces of abyssal
You're
activity.
thinking about Natlan, right? It did feel kind of similar, but not exactly the same. Is Liyue's border anything like the Night Kingdom in Natlan?
Yes, I've heard a little about the crisis there, but as far as I understand, the Night Kingdom is a true realm of the dead, while the border is more of a boundary world between life and death. Yep, it's like a demarcation line. Life on side, death on the other. I mean life on one side. So if the border fails, souls will pour out, and the whole thing becomes a chaotic mix of life and death, just like what happened all those millennia ago.
No wonder so many people have been aging faster than normal.
It's a symptom of death encroaching on the world of the living.
Then what should we do now?
Burning away the feather won't do any good, because the issue is the border itself. Lady Tianquan, any progress on the 7 and 8 gates method I mentioned last time? Yes, we've deduced the location of 4 of the gates, and we should be able to pinpoint the rest of the array before long. Oh, already? Tianquan doesn't mess around. Several strokes of luck were involved. Our nation is blessed with good fortune.
Wait a second. That gates method you mentioned. Are you talking about the one from the sanctification of Tao Du?
That's the one. You've seen the state of the border. I can't think of any other way to fix it besides a complete do-over.
You mean make a whole new border?
No, not the whole border, just the part that's been giving us grief, which is just as well. Reconstructing the whole thing would be much more difficult. What is the 7 and 8 gates method? The 8 gates refer to 8 key nodes in Liwei's ley lines. Life, death, repose, concealment, initiation, terrain, fright, and injury. It can be used to direct the ley line's energy.
7?
That's a requirement for activating the array. The array master will select one gate from the 8 to subdue evil, cutting off its exit path by using the ley line's power to obfuscate them.
What do you mean, obfuscate?
As in, disappear from the ley lines completely, never to be seen again, taking the banished evil along with them.
So someone has to die for this to work? But you can't seriously be considering this.
No, don't worry. That's the traditional interpretation, but people just assume that because the lone butterfly sacrificed herself. Let's not forget, they were purifying a whole god. As bad as things are now, it's still a far cry from what they had to deal with. Besides, the border isn't completely ruined, so we're only fixing one part of it. If you ask me, as long as the Array Master can withstand a huge blast of feather, they'll be just fine. Oh, do you have any proof to back up this statement, Director Who? My proof is that I know the most about life and death out of everybody here, unless anyone wants to dispute that. No one? Okay, good. Looks like we're all in agreement. In that case, we can plan our next steps as soon as the Tianquan has found the remaining 4 gates. Director Who? Signed Ad Lady Tianquan? No, there's something else that I'd like to ask you about, but it might not be my place to do so. If you do not wish to answer, then please pretend I never said anything. Sure, what is it? Do you believe that today's border crisis could have anything to do with the Wuwang Hill disaster from over a decade ago?
Huh? There was a disaster at Wuwang Hill? What happened?
Some sort of natural disaster, wasn't it? There used to be a village there, but then there was a flood or something.
I feel like I heard something about that before.
And all the survivors moved away. But that doesn't explain how Wuwang Hill became the dark and gloomy place it is today. Maybe there was more to it.
Phew. No, Lady Tianquan, I don't think these two events are related. Excellent, well that puts my mind at ease. Everyone, let's meet here again in 2 days. We should know the locations of all the gates by then. Alright, well, I've still got a lot of preparations to make, so I'll be heading back to the funeral parlor now.
Sounds good. If we're all done here, I'd better get going too.
Wait, Lan Yan, Paimon meant to ask, how did you know where to find Hu Tao? Did you already know something was wrong with the border?
Oh, that. Yeah, I definitely owe you an explanation. Why don't you meet me at the Adventurers Guild later? I just need to write a letter to my family first. I want to let them know I'm fine. And I also have some questions I want to ask them.
Alright, then we'll see you at the Adventurers Guild.
Okay. Adventurers Guild time. Go.
Traveler! Paimon! Over here! perfect timing. I literally just posted my letter.
This is the first time we've had a character say literally.
Anyway, back to your question. Let me guess. You're probably thinking I predicted the border crisis with some kind of mysterious magic.
Well, yeah. Aren't the Lawns of Chenyu Vale all experts at Chiman divination or something?
No, that's simply not true. Yes, the Chiman arts have been practiced in my clan for many generations. And yes, Wind Reader is listed as one of our ancestors in the genealogy, but my family are only distant relatives. We branched off from the main family line long ago. By my grandpa's generation, the only Chiman he knew was a few parlor tricks. Put it like this. My grandpa makes a living telling fortunes in Yilong Wharf. But I'm making more than him just selling my handmade arts and crafts.
Huh. So why exactly did you come to look for Hu Tao?
Because Grandpa's readings have gone sideways recently. The romance and career fortunes are doing okay. But when it comes to longevity, everyone's readings suddenly saying they only have a few years left to live.
What would they react
It gave
before she
Grandpa
even
quite a
actually
fright.
says that?
Fearing backlash from his clients, he closed shop and shut himself away at home, trying to divine an answer to the strange readings. But after days and nights of divination, the only clue he got was Wangshang Funeral Parlor. Right around that time, I happened to receive an invitation from the Ministry of Civil Affairs to organize a street fair. So I figured I might as well drop by the funeral parlor to see what Director Who might know about all this.
Oh. Wait, so your grandpa's divinations were correct all along, weren't they? The longevity readings were affected by the border crisis, and Wangsheng Funeral Parlor was the answer, because they can fix it!
It's certainly looking that way. Apparently every soul in Liyue is now living under the creeping shadow of death. But so far, we are the only ones in the know.
I have another question. What's the deal with the rattan figure? Or the
Wait,
rattan.
that's the one I left at Miss Yingar's shop. It's actually a product of genuine Chiman art. It's engraved with an exorcism sigil to absorb inauspicious energy in their owner's place, so they won't come to harm. I had no idea you'd been holding on to it all this time. I guess it was meant to be. You're more than welcome to keep it if you like. When I first arrived at Liyue Harbor, I passed by a large house and felt a chill go down my spine. So I made a rattan figure and gave it to the young master there. Later on, I also sent something similar around to Maus, so I made another one and left it at Scent of Spring. Then I followed Director Hu to Wuwang Hill, only to find she disappeared without a trace. While I was searching the area, I found Miss Chi-Chi. She was stuck in some kind of crevice, and she seemed to be blocking something from coming through. When I tried to pull her out, we both got pulled into a cold, dark place, which I soon discovered was the border. We wandered around aimlessly for a while, until we ran into Director Hu. She'd lit some incense, and was burning Feder left and right with a flaming staff. But there was just too much. There was no way she could hope to get rid of it all. Worse still, the Feder blocked off the way we'd come in, trapping us inside. Thank goodness you came to our rescue.
Whew, what an ordeal! Still, your family sounds more impressive than you let on. Didn't you use some kind of illusion magic in the border?
Yes. Actually, that and the rattan figures are things I learned from one of my cousins in the main branch of my family. She's been practicing the Chiman arts since she was little. She's also the one I posed some questions to in my letter back home. Wow!
Oh, I didn't read what that said.
Good guess. Yes, I want to know for sure whether sacrificing one of the participants is a necessary part of the method or not. I figured she might know.
Why did I even ask? Oh, question about something. Oh.
Huh? But Hu Tao already told us it won't come to that. She said we just need to make sure the person can withstand a strong blast of Feder.
I certainly hope that's true, but I can't help but feel uneasy about it. I haven't known Director Hu for long, but I get the sense that she prefers to keep the truth bottled up sometimes. Sure, she talks a lot, and isn't afraid to broach dark and uncomfortable topics, but she really hasn't said much in the way of her own private thoughts. It's like she's already got a plan, and is keeping it to herself.
You mean, you think she lied to us?
I wouldn't call it lying per se, but remember when the Tianquan asked about the incident at Wuwang Hill from a decade ago?
Yep. Hu Tao said that it doesn't have anything to do with what's happening now. Are you saying they actually are related?
Do you know anything about what happened back then, Onion?
I just heard that there was a flood. But given everything that's going on, I think it likely had to do with the border as well. That would at least explain the strange weather going on at Wuwang Hill. I remember my cousin saying that around that time, the Wangsheng funeral parlor set up an altar on top of the hill. I just assumed it was for a funeral. But now, I can't help but wonder if it was some sort of ritual to try and fix the border. Anyway, the ceremony was hosted jointly by two former directors of the Wangsheng funeral parlor, namely Hu Tao's father and grandfather.
Oh, really? Hu Tao's never mentioned her dad to us before. How strange. So you think there's more to the story, huh?
Yeah, but since she brushed it aside when the Tianquan asked her about it, I don't see how I can broach the topic. I've only known her for a few days.
Well, I guess we should go talk to Tao ourselves.
Huh? You think we should ask her about it? But she's never opened up to us about family stuff before. What if she shuts us out?
Then that's her choice. All we can do is try.
Alright, let's go find her and take it from there.
Is it Hotel Washington Funeral Parlor, which is right here. Whoa. Traveler Pound, what's up? We haven't spoken in 5 minutes and you're already missing me?
So we thought we'd come hang out with you. What were you looking at just now?
Is it Sounds so amazing you won't believe it, but I'm not showing you. Why, is it a secret photo of me? Seriously though, you probably shouldn't joke about that. You don't want to jinx it. Jinx it how? Well, the people in this picture keep appearing in my dreams lately, and none of them are around anymore. So keeping you out of the picture is probably for the best. Alright, I'll quit joking around. Here, take a look.
Wait, are they?
Yeah, my dad and my grandpa. Without this picture, I'd probably have forgotten what my dad looked like by now. When he passed, I was still too young to understand what was going on. Also, they all have, like, the flower eye thing. Everything I know about my dad, I learned from my grandpa. So, what happened to him? There was a border incident on Wuwang Hill about a dozen years ago. My dad tried to use the art of Homa to burn away the feather, but he slipped up and suffered a lethal exposure to it. He died on the spot.
That's awful. So, is that what made Wuwang Hill the way it is today?
Yep, his mistake didn't just cost him his own life, it took most of the village out and left lasting changes on Wuwang Hill itself. Thankfully, my grandpa managed to deal with the fallout, but that's not to say he escaped unscathed. He didn't even make it to 60 before he passed. So your grandpa was affected by the incident with your dad? Well, he never admitted it, of course, but given how fit and healthy he was before that, I would have expected him to have a few more years in him.
Sounds like you blame your dad for all this.
How could I not? It would be one thing if he was just a spoiled brat who never amounted to anything, but he was a genius. He was and still is the best spellcaster in our family for generations. Grandpa always called me gifted for mastering the Wangshen arts by the age of 8. But by the time my dad was 8, he was already hosting rituals and incinerating feather all by himself. Fixing the border crisis should have been a piece of cake for him, and he messed up. Who else is there to blame if not him?
Maybe the question is, why did he mess up?
Because he was an unworthy director. Every past director has burned away all of their belongings when they pass on, leaving at most 1 or 2 items behind. My grandpa, for example, left only his hat behind, but my dad, he left a whole pile of stuff, including this meaningless picture.
Doesn't that show how much he cared?
No, all it shows is that he was unable to let go, and the fact that he couldn't let go is precisely why he failed during that ritual. He was too attached to his aging father, his young daughter, in the world where we were all together. That's why he hesitated in that final moment. Because he was afraid to die, he lost focus, and death won, taking his life and many others. In this line of work, we know better than anyone how hard letting go can be. We see it all the time, but as funeral directors, it's the one thing we cannot allow ourselves to fall victim to. Like Grandpa always said, we should live in life and die in death. That's the whole basis of the Longshan Funeral Power's existence. Fortunately, with my dad, these teachings went in one ear and out the other. He really let everyone down.
You don't need to be so hard on him. Sure, he made a mistake, but he can't have meant for things to turn out this way.
You're missing the point, my little Python. It's precisely because he's my dad that I chose not to hold back. There isn't a father in the world who would disapprove of their daughter being outspoken, because Afar's biggest fear is that once he's not around anymore, his daughter will never get to be that carefree, sassy little kid ever again. So I'm gonna keep talking trash about him all I want, and on the off chance he ever overhears me, I know he'll take some comfort from knowing that I never stopped just being myself and living my way of life. Anyway, so that's a brief history on Wulong Hill for you. Anything else on the agenda? Thank you for being so open with us. Did you think I'd hide it from you? No, we're better buds than that. Plus, you did just rescue me from the border, so I owe you big time. Answering your questions seems like the least I can do.
In that case, Paimon has one last question. Earlier, you said that no one will have to die when the array is activated. Is that the truth?
Yes, in my highly professional opinion, yes.
Okay. That's all Paimon wanted to hear.
Try not to dwell too much on all this stuff, okay? There are still 2 days to go, so check out the street fair and enjoy yourself. You said it yourself, right? Gotta keep a reasonable work-life balance. I'll see you at Yujing Terrace in 2 days. This time, we're gonna turn death to ashes. Yeah. Okay, now we gotta wait this long thing again.
Staring into my eyes
Okay.
is ill-advised.
Today's the day Ningguang said to meet up again. Let's head to Yujing Terrace.
I think we got like just enough time to get through this before my brother shows up. So just like we got that, and then like a little epilogue, I'm assuming, because I saw that there's only 3 parts. Oh, thank you, Shenhe. Oh, thank you, Xiaomin. Actually, I could just get up here. What am I doing? Oh wait, no, Yujing Terrace. It's that place. Nope, okay, it was leading me the right way. Let me just teleport here. No! I could have sworn I clicked on the teleport. Love it when Lantern Ride's going on. I always like having, you know, like the big thing over there and then all the lanterns in the sky. Oh.
everyone's here already.
Hey Paimon, did you have a good rest?
Yep, pretty good, thanks.
How's the situation looking? Since we last met, we've seen an uptick in patient numbers in Liyue Harbor.
Also, my cousin wrote back to me. She mentioned that people have started to get sick in Yilong Wharf as well.
Oh no, it's spread to Yilong Wharf now?
But as long as we solve the core problem, the feather in people's bodies will dissipate and they'll make a speedy recovery. And the good news is that thanks to the Tianchun's efforts, we now have the locations of all 8 gates.
Woohoo! So what's the plan?
Tonight we will deploy the array and set up a Homa altar at each of the gates. This will enable the funeral parlor's secret art to incinerate the feather. Since the gates are interconnected via the ley lines, secret art will be amplified to all of Liyue. Not a single wisp of feather will escape its grasp. It's going to be the biggest purification ceremony in the funeral parlor's history. Okay, so what are the locations of the 8 gates? You needn't worry, they're all accounted for. Actually, we already knew the locations of the first 4 2 days ago. Keqing is already set out for the Gate of Life in Yilong Wharf, and Ganyu is en route to the Gate of Concealment in Mount Akon. Beidou is covering the Gate of Fright at Guyun Stone Forest, and Yelan will tackle the Gate of Injury at the Chasm. As of last night, we confirmed the locations of the remaining 4 gates. The 5th is the Gate of Terrain at Dihua Marsh, and the Conqueror of Demons has pledged to defend. The 6th is the Gate of Ripas in Qingce Village. This one is being claimed by the Boo Boo Pharmacy duo. The 7th is the Gate of Initiation, located here in Liyue Harbor. Lanyan and I will see to this one.
What about the final gate?
Last but not least is the Gate of Death at Wulong Hill, which, let's be honest, has Director Who written all over it.
Wait, so you've assigned all the gates already?
Sorry, you got here too late. Let me guess, there's a secret 9th gate for me?
Yeah, people are always saying 8 gates when they mean 9. It happens all the time, right?
Nope, not my experience. If you have to take a gate, go steal the Tianchuans instead. Traveler, I appreciate your eagerness to help, but as it happens, Miss Lanyan and I do have a matter we'd like to discuss with you.
That's right. But let's discuss it once Director Who's done with you.
Wait, so Director Who does need something for me? Or does need me for something? Sorry, I went ahead and told them I'd be stealing you for a little while. I haven't done much time to enjoy myself this lantern, right? And come this evening, I have to leave the city again, which means I'll miss out on all the lanterns. So I want to use the little downtime I have to go hand out some fortune coins to my friends. Then I can at least say I did Lantern Rite this year. Fancy joining me for that? Absolutely. It's the one thing Director Who's had to look forward to, otherwise she'd have set out for Wulong Hill by now.
Oh, so you were waiting for us all this time?
It's okay, since time was tight, I already asked the Tianchuan to pass along my fortune coins to all the people handling the gates. Grateful for their help, it should have been the funeral parlor's responsibility after all. Think nothing of it, Director Who. Anyway, I have a few friends left to visit in Liyue Harbor. Let's do the rounds, shall we? Alright, come on. Should head to Boo Boo Pharmacy first. Really quick, how much does the skin cost? Time left for the offers. 136, 1350. I mean, either way, I'd have to pay like some. Just pay 20 for it. It's $20 for that skin. Jeez. $20. Maybe. I still got 2 days left for the offer and I get paid in, actually, wait, no, I get paid in 3 days. Shoot. Dang it. Probably get last day of the offer then, that way I just get paid the next day, you know? Hotel, traveler, and find
Oh, I didn't expect to see you here at this hour.
We're just about to set out for Qingce Village. I guess we caught you just in time then. We're here to deliver some fortune coins.
You're in unusually good spirits, Director Who. Even pesky Baiju gets a fortune coin today.
Of course, there's enough for everyone. Here, this one's for you.
It's the sun symbol.
Absolutely right, Dr. Baiju. In terms of your peskiness, I mean, so I'm afraid I won't be wishing you success in your medical and immortality-seeking endeavors. That would just make things unnecessarily difficult for me. Sun's symbol symbolizes peace and harmony in the world. My wish is that you all shall be cured of their ailments. Is that all shall be cured of their ailments before arriving at your door, so you'll be spared the sight of pain and suffering. I see, Director Who's hoping that you go out of business, Baishu. Chung-Shen, there's one for you. This one's for you. Let me see, let me see. Oh, a cross symbol. The cross symbol represents growth, prosperity, and balance between heaven and earth. May you soon regain all the power and memories you possessed in your prime. It's very thoughtful of you, Director Who. I assume you also brought one for Chi-Chi? For me? Yep, this peace symbol coin is for you, Chi-Chi. It symbolizes safe passage. In other words, stay away from dangerous places the next time you go herb gathering. If anything were to happen to you, poor Mr. Baiju would be in a real pickle, because he'd have no one to study the secrets of immortality from. And I'd be affected too, of course. I can't bury you if I don't know where you are. Got it.
Aw, it's nice to see that Chi-Chi's recovering well from all that fetter at the border.
I'm a zombie. Zombies can get sick.
In fact, Chi-Chi insisted on joining me at the gate tonight. She's determined to help eradicate the fetter.
Bad feather. I don't like it. It can make people sick, and then Baiju has to heal them, and it also makes people die, and then they have to get buried by Hu Tao. Too much trouble. Don't worry, Chi-Chi. Tonight we'll solve the problem once and for all. Alright, everyone. We won't overstay our welcome.
One moment, Director Who?
What's wrong? Huh? Wait, what are you doing? He's cast his ult. So the secret art works even when there's no illness present. Seems like a sizable step forward for Baiju's research.
Tonight, you will stand guard over the Gate of Death, the most ominous gate of them all. It may not help much, but I transferred a little extra life force to you. May it help you stay alert and focused during the proceedings.
Hopefully not a detriment to your own health, though.
You needn't worry about that. As your archenemy, why would I undermine myself to help my opponent?
Alright, well said. Okay, this time I really am leaving. Bye, everyone. Good luck, Hu Tao.
Where to next?
The next stop is over there. Boom, boom, boom. Oh, Yunjin. Oh, Yunjin, aka Miss Yoon, also aka Director Yoon. Hu Tao, what brings you here? Oh, and the Traveler in Paimon too. Is this about the other day? I swear I didn't say anything bad about you. They were just trying to find out where you'd gone. No, it's not about that. I'm just here to say hi to my friend, assuming that's alright with you? Yeah, of course.
Also, she brought some fortune coins for you.
Yep. Take a look. What are these? They're fortune coins engraved with the yardstick symbol. One for you and one for Jinyan. You're a top performing artist in all of Liyue Harbor, and I wish you success beyond measure. Could you pass Jinyan's coin to her for me? I haven't been able to find her all day, but I know she won't miss your show tonight. Thanks, Hu Tao. I really appreciate the coin, but how come you can't just give it to her yourself this evening? Love to, but unfortunately I won't make it to the lantern display tonight. That's the whole reason I'm here now. Oh, how come? You have something else going on? Just a little thing I have to do for work. Alright, I heard the Ministry of Civil Affairs announced that they'll be reviving an ancient ceremony tonight. Something about lighting a flame to dispel the smog? Your little work thing wouldn't have anything to do with that, would it? You're a sharp one, Yunjin? Yes, that's exactly it. Is it dangerous? Technically, but only a teeny tiny little bit. The Traveler will back me up on that. Yeah, Hu Tao's right. Are you sure? Come on, Yunjin. I get that you won't take my word for it, but if you can't trust the Traveler, whom can you trust? Didn't mean it like that. Anyway, since you can't make it tonight, how about I sing the Sanctification of Taodu for you right now? Does that sound good? It's so nice of you, but since you're offering, I'd rather hear a certain other tune instead. You know the one, right? Which one? Sorry, I'm a little lost. You know, you've sung it to me before.
What are you talking about? Is this to be a riddle.
The opera version of the Hilitune. We made a bet and agreed that whoever lost had to sing lyrics chosen by the winner in their own style. The result was Yunjin's spectacular operatic version of the Hilitune. You guys seriously need to hear it. Yunjin, don't tell me you're embarrassed to sing it now that Traveler is here. What are you talking about? Of course not. Pretty please, Yunjin, just once for me. I really want to hear it again. Alright, alright. I'll sing it for you after the show tonight. How about that? No, I want to hear it now. Why? Don't play dumb, you know why. Who tells a sassy little brat who always gets whatever she wants? Mostly because she's so adorable that no one has the heart to turn her down. La 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 la, life is grand. You are unbelievable. Alright, I'll sing, but please do not laugh at me.
Operatic Hilitune! Let's
go! I can't even hear it. I'm assuming it was not good. That was just your dance. Bravo, bravissimo. Well, what do you think? Glad I dragged you on now? It was a truly unique performance. That must look ridiculous. Thanks for indulging me, Yunjin. You're a star. We should head off now, as I still have one person to give the fortune coin to. No, wait, Hutao, be honest. You guys aren't hiding anything from me, are you? Of course not. Put that thought right out your head. Alright, then whenever you're done with your work, whether it's tomorrow, the day after, or whenever, come find me again, and I'll sing the sanctification of Tao Do for you. Let me rephrase. Hutao, the Traveler, promise me you'll come and see me perform someday soon, okay? Sure, you got it.
Where should we go next?
Where should we go next? The Traveler's guest array. Restaurant? Is that what she said? Go. Oh, she's got her new outfit on.
Whoa! You got a new outfit too? You look amazing, Xiangling.
Oh, you think? Then what does that say about my taste? Hint, hint.
Yeah, director who has the most exquisite taste in the world, etc.
I see, so it's a gift from Hutao. A thank you gift, technically. I sought out that Fontaine fashion designer and gave her a brief description of Zhang Ling.
Her work is incredible! Especially this Globa hat! It's just as cute as the real Globa!
Hi, Globa.
It's great seeing both of you together dressed in your new outfits. You almost look like sisters!
That's a given. Also, Zhang Ling, I got you a little something else too. It's a fortune coin. This career fortune coin is for you. May you go from strength to strength, and may the Wanmin restaurant get so many customers that it needs to be rebuilt 10 times bigger.
I don't know, Hutao. You're kind of asking a lot of me there.
Wait, I'm not done. I've got 2 more coins. Family fortune one for Jingzhou, and a spirit and vigor one for Changyun. I believe they've already left for Chenyu Vale, so could you pass them on when they get back?
Why get me involved? Can't you just give these to them yourself?
Because I've got to work tonight, and I don't want to keep them waiting.
Fair enough. Wait, does that mean you're involved in tonight's ceremony thing? I heard the announcement from the Ministry of Civil Affairs.
That's the one. As soon as the ceremony is complete, Xingqiu's great-grandfather will start to recover, and Miss Yinger's boyfriend will be right as rain.
Wow, sounds amazing! So, is this what's been keeping you busy these past few days? No wonder we still haven't had that meal together. I bet you barely had a moment to breathe. Once the ceremony's over, come for food with us, okay?
Sure thing. Sounds good.
Promise you won't stand us up this time?
I promise. The Traveler will hold me to it.
Okay, I can get behind that. If you're a no-show, I'm sending the Traveler to track you down and drag you back to the dinner table kicking and screaming.
Mission accepted. Great, then we have a deal. We should head out now. See you later, Zhang.
Alright, we've been to 3 places already. Is there anyone else you want to give a coin to?
But of course, surely you didn't think I'd forgotten about you.
Whoa, you got some for us too?
Whoa. Obviously, come on, let's head to the Longshan funeral parlor first.
Paimon's so excited! What fortune are we gonna get?
Give me a second. Ah, found it. Here's yours, Paimon.
What does this symbol mean?
It's a treasure symbol. My wish for you is that you always have an endless supply of mora so you can eat whatever you want whenever you want.
Wow, you get Paimon like no one else does. Thank you, Hu Tao. Thank you so much.
So where's mine, huh? Don't worry, I haven't forgotten you. Just give me a moment. I'll be right back. Hu Tao enters the funeral parlor. Before long, she comes skipping back out.
Why'd you change back, Hu Tao?
Because I'll be working tonight. I've always been very serious when it comes to work. Is this my gift? Look again. Do you see anything about me that's different from before? You changed clothes? I mean, yes, I was hoping you'd be a little more observant than that. Is it the hat? Here, this plum branch is for you. Oh.
Wait, isn't this the branch from your hat?
Oh, it's missing from her hat! Yes, and going back further, it's from a tree that I planted myself. Traveler, you have countless friends in Liyue Harbor, so I'm sure you'll get plenty of fortune coins. I wanted to give you something different, something that will remind you of me whenever you look at it.
Paimon doesn't like the sound of that.
Okay, then I'll rephrase. Something you can take a look at whenever you miss me. Hold on. You just made it worse. What do you mean? I don't know what's going through your head. Look, all I'm saying is I can't be by your side 24/7 like Paimon can. There's gonna be times when we're apart.
You scared Paimon.
Got a gift for you too. Oh, I do? Oh, that one. Wait, that sigil. Is this one of the fabled Rex coins?
You've got a great eye, Hu Tao. It's a Rex coin. Although, probably not the genuine article, because the Conqueror of Demons told us he couldn't sense Rex Lapis's power in it.
But still, the owner before us was someone pretty important.
Yeah, that too. So maybe it can keep you safe.
Oh, this is a really special gift. I'll take it. Thank you both. I'll stay safe, don't you worry. Anyway, it's getting late, and I have a few things to get ready before I head out to Wuwang Hill. Besides, you should probably get back to Yujing Terrace now. I know the Tianhuan's still waiting for you. Please be careful. Don't worry, I got this.
Alright then, bye-bye! And remember, the sooner you get back, the sooner we can go for a meal together. And hear Yunjin singing.
Got it, see ya. It was nice to spend this time with you. Oh, Zhongli? Oh, what brings you here? No tea drinking today? It would be unbecoming of me to sip tea in leisure while my employer toils alone. Ah, so you do have a heart after all. Have you made up your mind, Director? Throughout our history, we fought off many existential threats with whatever tools we had at our disposal. Today is no different. We just have to rise up to the challenge. It'll be my first time using this array, so who knows how it will go. But if I know one thing, it's that I must drive death back to where it came from. Oh, also, Traveler gave me a special fortune coin. Apparently it's one of those Rex coins. You're more knowledgeable about this kind of thing than me, though, so I'd appreciate your second opinion. It's indeed a Rex coin. It symbolizes good fortune and may offer some use as a protective charm. Got it. In that case, after tonight, could you please return it to the Traveler for me? You wish to return the gift? For what reason? Traveler reached Natlan and took a trip to the land of the dead while there. Must have been incredibly dangerous. She's made it this far unscathed, so clearly she's blessed with good fortune, but her journey will only get more dangerous with each step, and that worries me. So if there's a chance this Rex coin really can keep a person safe, I want to make sure that person is safe. Make good points, Director, but have you considered that the Traveler perhaps had similar wishes for you? It's another reason I can't afford to keep it. I don't know what's going to happen tonight. If worst comes to worst and I don't make it back, I don't want the traveler to find out this coin didn't work by discovering it in a pile of debris. What if it upsets her? What if she feels like it's all her fault? I couldn't bear to see her like that. You know what I mean, right, John Lee? Fear that I do. The concern is that the sight of this coin will only make it more difficult to let go of your worldly attachments. It's like you're a mind reader. You know as well as I do that being too attached is a fatal flaw for a funeral director. It's a vice that's all too easy to fall prey to. By this time, I must not repeat my dad's mistake. That is what's most important here. Right, since we're this far in, I might as well just tell you the rest too. If I don't return tonight, you'll no longer be a consultant because you'll be the 78th director of the Longshan Funeral Parlor. Your work is far from done, director. I fear there's no one who could hope to take your place. Live in life and die in death. If my time has come, then so be it. There's no sense resisting the inevitable. She's not gonna die. Nevertheless, I would urge caution. Focus on the task at hand, not what transpired in the past, and do not forget the rest of that saying. Follow your heart and do what you can. I understand. Alright, it's almost time I should get going. Rito's not gonna die. Not an event quest. It's a really beautiful day today. I should write a poem to capture this moment. Butterfly dances in a crimson bouquet, for fear of the ominous rainfall that may soon show its face. One last lingering glance at that Carmine who she lies among the petals in the garden of eternal rest, as she sets the floral incense ablaze. The lone butterfly left, but now without a trace. Fragrance remained, her butterfly's embrace.
Ningguang, Lanyan, we're back! So what did you want to discuss?
I'll let Miss Lan explain. Thank you, my voice needs a rest.
Remember how I wrote a letter back home to ask about the array? Well, I got a reply.
Oh, Paimon remembers. So was Hu Tao right? No one has to be sacrificed, right?
Unfortunately, my cousin could not give me a definitive answer on this, despite scouring the family library. But given that the array gets its power from the ley lines, she suspects that the obfuscation requirement may be a rule laid down by the mountains and the land.
What does that mean? Basically, it looks like the obfuscation of one person is mandatory after all, because we can't violate the laws of the ley lines. Furthermore, the Gate of Death will be used to suppress Feather this time, which is Director Who's gate.
So, you're saying Hu Tao has to die?
If my cousin's right, and as I said, she can only speculate, but she also provided me with a method that might just be able to save Director Who's life. See this?
No, maybe she was actually going to.
It's a rattan figure I made for the director. One of many. In case you've forgotten, they work by absorbing evil energy in their owner's place, so they won't come to harm. With a technique my cousin explained,
Oh my god, I love that.
I managed to connect several of these rattan figures to the gate array. That way, the Fetter Blast will be shared evenly by everyone in the array.
Everyone has agreed to the plan. Kaching, Ganyu, the Conqueror of Demons, Chi-Chi, Beidou, Yelan, Lanyan, and I will hold a rattan figure. Today's leeway draws its strength from unity. This is how we quelled an ancient god's wrath without the help of Rex Lapis, and that is why we cannot let the Wangshan Funeral Parlor shoulder the present crisis alone. Nevertheless, the danger posed by the feather is not to be underestimated. Consequences could be grave even with everyone sharing the blast. I would like to request your assistance, but the choice is entirely yours. If you have any reservations, we will by no means count me in.
What did I tell you? I knew the Traveler would help us.
I never doubted that for a second.
Please, take this rattan figure. I'll link you up to the array right now. Huh? What's going on? This doesn't make any sense.
What's wrong?
I don't think I made a mistake, but it seems like I can't connect the Traveler to the array.
How can this be? What's the problem?
This should work in the exact same way as the gate array, by using the power of the ley lines. But the ley lines aren't responding to the Traveler. almost as if they believe she doesn't exist.
Oh, so could that be the reason?
It's true that the ley lines do not contain any information about me. Is that so? Then perhaps this is simply the will of fate.
I've never heard of anything like that before.
Can we find some other way?
I don't know. This is the first time I've run into a situation like this. I would write to my cousin, but I think we're out of time.
Yes, the lantern display will begin soon. I know this is frustrating, but given the situation, we have no choice but to release the traveler from this duty. We must hope that we'll be able to share the burden on Director Hu's shoulders, and we must have faith that she will return triumphant. After leaving Yujing Terrace, you spend some time staring at the Hu Tao Raton figure in your hands in dejected silence. Before you know it, you've ended up in front of the Wangshen funeral parlor again.
It's already dark out. Should we go head to the stage?
Hu Tao's not gonna die. We're fine. Paimon, wait up. Thank you so very much, lady. Hey, Yanpei! Hurry, the Lantern Rite celebrations are about to begin. You don't want to miss Yoon's opening show. Yo, slow down, Yanpei, otherwise you're going to fall.
There are so many people! And I hope everything goes smoothly on Hu Tao's end so she can get back here and celebrate with us soon.
Jinyan, over here. Hu Tao asked me to give you this fortune coin. Hey, everyone's showing up now. Oh, she got this for me? So where did she go?
Lady Tianquan, the gate of initiation is now ready.
Oh my god, her outfit was
We are
red
good
for a
to
second.
go.
I was like, are we getting another skin for her? Thank you. It won't be long. Actually, a red and gold outfit on her would look nice. Director Hu, good luck to us both. Like, I wouldn't even care if it's the same outfit, just recolored. Just like, that would look nice. Zhongli. Traveler, Paimon, happy Lantern Night.
Oh, Zhongli! How did we not think of asking Zhongli earlier?
Regarding the ley lines, you mean?
Yeah. How did you know that, though?
In fact, I've been waiting here for some time now. Zhongli, can you connect me to the ley lines? Since the issue lies within the Traveler's unique constitution, I'm afraid that I will be of no help here.
Drat! Paimon totally thought you'd have the answer! Then, why were you waiting for us?
The director asked me to return the Sprex coin to the Traveler. Why? It's a gesture of goodwill from the director. She wishes your safe passage in your future travels.
But what about her?
I suppose that'll be up to her.
That's not good enough! Surely there's gotta be something we can do!
As it happens, there's one thing that comes to mind. Namely, if the 7 and 8 gates method operates according to the principles of the ley lines, the same must also be true for the obfuscation process. Since you cannot connect to the ley lines in the first place, do you see what that implies? If I can't connect to the ley lines, what does that imply? It means I can't die from it, I think. The Lantern Rite is about to begin. My dear compatriots.
Oh, look! It's Lady Ningguang! Wow! I didn't know she was hosting it herself this year.
It must be because of the ceremony, right? The Ministry of Civil Affairs sent out a notice saying that this year they're doing a whole ceremony when they light up the Mingxiao lantern.
As we stand beneath this lantern-lit night sky, I would like to pay tribute to the ways of our forebears. We pray for the cleansing fire that exorcises evil and for peace to prevail in our nation. Let the ceremony begin. Oh, Lantern Rite cutscene. Oh, Sino and Tainari. I'm assuming we would have seen them. I saw Chiori. I'm assuming we would have seen them in like the little mini quest for the side parts, but I never did that, so it's just like they're randomly here for me. There's everyone at the different. Hey, Shenhe! The Adeptus, or the Adepta Diablo. Oh, here we go. Secret of the Flame, blessing of heaven. Redeem us, deliver us from evil. Ah! Oh, if only she had a voice actor. Right now. I mean, she does have a voice actor, but you know what I mean. Oh.
The fire's almost out. Did we fail?
I have faith in the director. So, the time has come. No, you're not dying. There's no avoiding death, or predicting its time. The duty of Wang Shen is I now fulfill. Oh! Yeah, she's not dead though. Oh, that's cool. Butterfly. I like how it's a butterfly, because Hu Tao's whole thing is like, you know, next lantern, right? If you see a butterfly, that's me coming back to see y'all. She's not dead! There's no way. Wait, she's not dead, right? Wait. Wait. Like, they believe it was a success, but...
What's wrong? You two look like you've seen a ghost.
Director Who's rattan figure is broken. I can't sense her presence anymore.
What? How is that possible? You mean Hu Tao? She's...
There's no way. They didn't. There's no way that they killed Hu Tao.
Where'd the traveler go?
It would seem that she had something of a breakthrough, so I sent her on her way.
A breakthrough? About what?
See? See? She's not dead. She's not dead. We're doing something. Come on, load me in. Load me in. Let's do this. If I can't connect to the ley lines, I can't be obfuscated by them either. That's why I knew it. That means I can take Hu Tao's place in the array, and no one has to get sacrificed, as long as I can find her, that is. Alright, let's follow this figure. Hopefully I don't have to fight, because my Pyro Traveler is not built. I mean, I got Gladiator on her. But, like, level 1 talents. Polifonia's got on, like, everyone, and... Wait, what? Oh, that's cool. Wait. Oh my god, it highlights the ones that you want to put on the character now. That's cool. I mean, I'll still look up a guide and stuff, but oh, we got free it. I still have a website that I get my builds off of and stuff, so I'll still be using that, but that's cool. Very helpful. God, I hate how they always make stuff go slower than our, like, normal speed, but faster than our walking speed. Gotta, like... Well, let's just keep going. Let me guess you're gonna go into this one. And then you're gonna go into that one. Oh, maybe not. Oh, no, maybe you are. You just went in the circle. Oh my god, how much farther is this thing gonna make me go? Oh. Oh, now you decide to speed up. Okay. Oh, here we are. Oh my god, look, it's flying with the hair. I love that. Oh, there's the staff of Homo. She's not here, but these are her things. Oh, what the heck? That's cool. The flaming staff lies quietly on the ground as if aware that its owner has left the world. Wait, I like this. This is cool. Do you remember who the rattan figure was made for? I'm sure you do. The fire in the altar has almost gone out, but some stray sparks flicker and frolic within the ashes in true Hu Tao fashion. Let's check the fissures on the tree. That crooked tree at the center of the border looks just like this year's Mingzhou's lantern. There are some cracks in the middle of the trunk. They seem to lead to somewhere far away. Something just flew out of your backpack. Oh, it's Hu Tao's thing that she gave us. Oh, cross over to the other side towards the next life. It's not gonna happen. Whoa! Does this happen everywhere? Oh my god, that happens everywhere. Let me rephrase. Hu Tao, the traveler, promise me you'll come and see me perform. Oh. Just want me to walk into it? Oh, it vanished.
Promise you won't stand us up this time? Okay, I can get behind that. If you're a no-show, I'm sending the traveler to track you down and drag you back to the dinner table kicking and screaming.
Is that Sumeru? That's Leeway, that's Leeway. Leeway, Leeway, Leeway. That looks like Sumeru, am I wrong? Nevertheless, I would urge caution, focus on the task at hand and what transpire. I didn't get to read all that. Is that not? No, that's not. Okay, never mind. It kind of looked like Sumeru from back there. Is that the funeral parlor? Oh my god, I'm so slow. Grandpa and Dad, are you here to take me to the other side? Oh my god. Oh my god. How'd I do as a director, huh? Did I do the Wangshen funeral parlor crowd?
Absolutely. You did 1,000,000 times better than me. Our little girl is the best.
Good. Then can I join you with no regrets?
We're proud of you, little lady. But we only came to see you because we've missed you.
Oh, I missed you too. But are you saying you're not here to bring me into the afterlife?
Live in life.
Yeah, she's not
and
dead.
Die in death.
I love how they
My child,
like have the same eyes.
Your time has not yet come. Yes. The day of reunion will come in good time. There's no need to rush.
Why have I dropped so many frames? What the heck? But it's saying I've dropped over 17,000 frames. Did like my internet go off for a second? Is the stream even still up? Yeah, stream's still up. Okay, we're good. What the heck?
Look. Someone's here to take you home.
Yeah, it's me. Oh. What it is. Oh. Yeah, Hotel, you're not dying yet. Traveler, you're. Oh my god. Don't worry, I've got this. Come on, everyone's like, oh no, why doesn't Lumine have a voice actor still? Come on. We've been missing out on so many good cutscenes because of this voice actor strike. Hey, look at that. It's fixed. You wake up 2 days later in the back room of Boo Boo Pharmacy.
You're finally awake! How do you feel? Does anything hurt?
What happened?
You've been asleep for 2 whole days! If Baiju hadn't insisted that you were just out from exhaustion, Paimon would have been worried sick! Still, it is a relief to see you finally wake up again. Guess Baiju knew what he was talking about.
When did I get here?
The Night of Lantern Rite, of course! Hu Tao carried you here on her back. Paimon was so worried to see you unconscious.
This feels more like another
Thankfully,
Hotel
Zhang Li
story
was there
quest
too, and he
than a
said
Lantern
you'd be
Rite quest.
fine.
I'm not complaining, but I'm not saying that's a bad thing. I love it, but
That being
I'm
said,
just saying this feels
why
more like
did you
that.
sneak off without saying a word? Were you trying to beat Hu Tao's record for running away and getting stranded in the border?
It was an emergency.
Yeah, Paimon knows. Hu Tao told us the whole story. Sounds like you did something pretty amazing.
I did.
You've had a lot of visitors over the last couple of days. Zhangli, Ningguang, Lan Yan, and pretty much everyone else you could think of.
Are they still here?
Most of them have probably left by now, but Hu Tao's still waiting out in the main room. She's been there the whole time. Anyway, you stay in bed and get some rest. Paimon will go get Baiju to take a look at you.
Oop. Oh, just then you feel something cool against your face. You've been ambushed again. One more time, guess who? Yeah, Happy Lantern, right? Good, you still recognize me, so the pair didn't fry your brain. Am I not tabbed in? There we go. So glad, looks like I can stop worrying now. Welcome back, my hero. You're the real hero. Don't be silly, it's just the two of us here. You really want to talk and glib pleasantries? Because I can outglib you any day of the week if that's how you want to do this. Alright, so how are you holding up? Doing great thanks to a certain someone. Baiju gave me a checkup too. You look remarkably well too, considering what you just went through. But are you sure you're well enough to leave yet? You'll only make things worse if you power through before you fully healed. I'll be fine. Well, I sure hope so. You know, I was really surprised you came to rescue me. Took such a huge risk. When did you become so reckless? I learned from the best. Hey, look, Leeway Harbor looks so pretty from this angle. Let's see, what's everyone doing at this hour? Those two kids look like they're in a hurry. I bet they're racing each other to the fortune coins. That lady over there, her cheeks are so red you think she's caught the sun. Yes, she must be waiting for her lovers so they can go set off some fireworks together. Such a marvelous view really puts me in a poetic mood. Okay, I got something. As fresh festivities fill the streets, while lanterns light the sky like countless times before. I dwell not on the twists and turns of bygone years, but remember this, that with each new day I receive the gift of life once more. Thank you, Traveler. Happy Lantern, right? Oh, it's like the same thing that they did. Oh, that was it. Well, hold on, we still have like the little after thing. Wait until 2 days later again. Now we wait. How long is this part? What is this? Nanta announced stream? Oh, it's the anime GTA game. I just got a trailer for it on my YouTube. I was like, what is this? I'm going to click on this. How long is this? Oh, this is like 15 minutes. Okay. Is my brother almost here? Yeah, he's almost here. Okay, cool.
What could children be up to?
Go find John Ling.
Never mind. Let them do as they please.
Boop, boop. Oh, this is just us, like, going back.
Hey,
checking in with
Traveler
everyone. Yeah.
Paimon! Oh, hey, Xiangling. What's up? You know what's up. Our get-together, of course.
Oh, yes. Finally, time for that meal.
Yeah! You are free, right? You are not getting out of this without a very good reason.
We're not the ones who held it up. That was Hu Tao.
Yeah, tell me about it. She thinks being a director gives her a license to be a flake. It's like, unless there's a sizable crowd coming, it's not worth my time. But don't worry. We've agreed that this time, we're not gonna accept any more excuses from her.
Oh? Who's we?
Boba? Or Boba?
Shincho and I.
Oh, Shincho.
He said he's been wanting to invite everyone out for a long time. But given the situation with his great-grandfather, he never had the time. But amazingly, on the night of the lantern rite, his great-grandfather suddenly woke up. Shincho was thrilled. And he was finally able to leave the house. So we met up right away and made a plan.
Wow. So his great-grandfather's gonna be alright?
Yup. They had a doctor take a look and everything. He'll be just fine. According to Shincho, his great-grandfather has been eating like Paimon since he woke up. So now, the family's biggest worry is that he'll get indigestion.
Well, that's good news. But somehow it doesn't paint Paimon in the best light.
Don't worry, it definitely does. Your appetite represents an optimistic outlook on life. Always eat to your heart's content, lest your chopsticks wither with regret.
Well said, Xiangling. Yeah, that attitude is exactly what got Paimon to where she is today.
For real, how come I'm only hearing for this for the first time?
Yes, for real. Like Xiangling said, always eat till your heart's content. And don't lick your chopsticks. What was it?
Don't worry. Save it for the dinner table, Paimon.
Oh, no problem. But where are we gonna eat?
At Yilong Wharf later tonight. Shincho and the others are still out there. Oh, and Hu Tao said that we'll be joined by a special guest.
Who is it?
You'll see when you get there.
Oh, Paimon has an idea. But she'll keep it to herself for now.
I have an idea too.
Huh? Who?
Ooh, I'm keeping it to myself too.
Well, we'll see who guessed right later tonight.
Oh my god, now I gotta wait until nighttime. I'll just go here. So much waiting. The Long Wharf. Again. Oh wait, no, not again. We haven't been here in this quest. We're talking the strongest. I'd have to pick Windreader. After all, he was the founding master of women divination.
Yeah, he gets my vote too, being my ancestor and everything. Oh, and also the Silver Swallow.
In that case, I'd have to nominate the two sages of Liangshan. It's always the ones who live in seclusion and never show their skill who turn out to be the most powerful of all. Well, in the books anyway, what do you think? If this were a martial arts novel, then I'd agree with you. But unfortunately, after reading Moonlit Bamboo Forest, I am convinced that the title should go to the White Horse of the Three Immortals of Taodu. She's got to be hiding some kind of secret.
Huh? Is no one gonna pick the Yunlai Angler? Even the Yuhong said that her sword fighting style comes from the Yunlai Angler's rod-wielding techniques.
Yeah, so they say, but I mean, fishing just seems kind of lame in this context. Although it's more common than you might think for anglers to be more than what they seem. Hey, you're all wrong. The greatest of all were obviously Old Man Wu Wang and the Lone Butterfly. Without them, there'd be no Wangshen funeral parlor today. Hard to argue with that.
Oh, everyone's here already.
Traveler Paimon, you're finally here. Welcome.
Hu Tao, your hat.
Oh, notice, Paimon. Yes, I added another plum branch.
Ooh, so now you and the Traveler have matching plum branches. But, anyway, what are you all up to?
We're debating who's the best out of the 8 adepts.
Well, kind of. An open-ended debate, maybe. We're just shooting the breeze, really. That's right, the only way you could sell a question like this would be with those special goggles that they have in light novels, where you can read someone's power level just by looking at them.
Has Shincho been getting you into light novels?
Welcome, Traveler. My family tells me that you and Hutao performed a very risky ceremony and cured great-grandfather's illness in the process. Not thank you enough for your efforts, no matter what kind of trouble you may encounter in the future, you will always find a helping hand at the Feiyun Commerce Guild. It was a team effort. Yeah, I know. My father and brother will thank everyone individually in the coming days. Why go to all that trouble, Xingqiu? Save yourself the effort and just admit to me, here and now, that the strongest of the depths are the Lone Butterfly and Old Man Wu Wang. Then we'll be square.
Come on, enough with the debate already. Everyone's here now, so let's eat. Paimon, you're up. It's time to share your grand philosophy of life with everyone.
Okay, one sec. It's like, always eat to your heart's content, lest your... what was the rest again?
Lest your chopsticks wither in regret.
Right, yeah, that's it.
Oh, Paimon, you can't stumble through your motto you live by. It's bad luck. It'll make your life full of stumbling blocks, too. Come on, you can do it. One more time, from the top.
Always eat to your heart's content, lest your chopsticks wither in regret.
That's the spirit.
So is it time to dig in now?
Paimon, did you forget about our special guest?
Oh, right! Paimon remembers now! Actually, Paimon guessed who it is already, but, you know, no point in saying it out loud or anything.
You don't sound confident. You don't have a clue who it is, do you?
Yes, actually. It's obvious who it is. It's... you know who. Traveler, a little help?
Is it Yunjin? Correct. It's our very own Yunjin, so you haven't forgotten what she said last time. Look, she's taking the stage.
Whoa! Isn't that the director of the Yunhan Opera Troupe?
Amazing. I never would have expected to see her all the way out here in Yilong Wharf.
Greetings, everyone. I'll perform the sanctification of Taodu one more time for all my friends who are unable to join the festivities during the Lantern Rite. My apologies for not being able to set up a grander stage.
That's so nice! She's doing a whole new performance for everyone who couldn't attend last time.
Shh, she's about to begin. Anyone else hear the microphone pop? Or like crack there? That's doing the little... Oh, she's picking it up. Who tells a little dance? Also, shows they have like the cutscene captions here, but this isn't like a full-on like rendered, and I mean it is like a cutscene, but you know what I mean. It's not like the actual like videos that they have playing. Also, that was good, but she'll never be the Blaze Lilies. Should have gone with Traveler into the border that day. I get that you care about the Traveler's well-being, but the fact is, it wouldn't have helped. I'd just have been an extra liability if something went wrong. Besides, Ningguang changed the plan and sent me to the chasm instead. I can't be in two places at once. If you're not happy about it, why don't you file a complaint at Yijing Terrace? And report the Tianjuan to the Tianjuan? Actually, I was thinking the Yuhong. She's not afraid of a confrontation. Forget it. I'll let it go since everyone's fine. Yeah, Wang Shiwen is a fine location. Olive Way is a fine location. Well said. Boss, another serving of dew-dipped shrimp, please. Some dipping spices. And one almond tofu. Of course. Hey, the crisis is resolved. Why the long face, Tianjin? Thanks to Director Hu and the Traveler, disaster was averted, but we still do not know what caused the crisis in the first place. I know you are well informed, Captain, so I trust you are aware that recently, the nation of Natlin has recently endured some major events relating to the ley lines and to issues of life and death. Makes me wonder whether these events might somehow be connected on a deeper level. If they are, then this will be bigger than just Liyue and Natlin. I'll send word to my business partners and keep an eye out for any similar incidents in the other nations. Right now, though, I say put those worries to one side and focus on enjoying these stunning sights before they disappear for another year. But of course, you don't need to teach me about work-life balance. I am no Kaching. Is that right? Well then, why are you still wearing that same old hairpin? Didn't I tell you to use my pay to buy yourself a new one? I wouldn't dare touch Captain Beo's Mora without final confirmation. What if you'd just been speaking in jest? I never hear the end of it. I do really have to go pick one out for you. Alright, suits me. Let's go take a stroll through the fair. Well done. When did our straight-talking captain learn to read between the lines? Also, sorry if you can hear the train. It's not picking it up when I'm not talking, but maybe when I'm talking to you, I don't know. That's enough. Are you coming or not? Why not? Let's go. Still working on you? Sorry, it's been so busy. Huh? Oh, Kaching. No, it's fine. Nothing out of the ordinary. The Traveler and Director Hu are the real stars this year. That's no reason to diminish your own contribution. Of course they were the biggest heroes, but we played our part and played it well. The Ministry of Civil Affairs responded at record speed, did we not? Even though on the surface this incident looked negligible compared to the disasters of the Archon War, it was a very close call. Things could have been unimaginably worse if we had not found a solution. You're right. Actually, I have a question about the 7 and 8 gates method we ended up using. How come I've never seen any records of it in the Yuhai Pavilion before? Oh, you want to know about the origins of the array? Ningguang made the whole thing up. Huh? I'm joking. In truth, a letter with all the crucial information suddenly appeared in Yijing Terrace on the day when we needed it. Even Yelan was unable to track down where it had come from. Wait, the info just appeared out of thin air? Then wasn't that a bit of a risky strategy on Ningguang's part? Speaking of Ningguang, there she goes. It may appear that way, but if you think about it carefully, everything slowly starts to make sense. How many people in all Leeway can know about both the crisis and the secret art, while also possessing the ability to deliver a letter without leaving a trace? You mean Master and her friends? Adepti, I see. Ah, the Adepti. That young lass from the Wangshen funeral parlor is rather impressive. One's curiosity was piqued when Rex Lapis chose to serve as her consultant, but only now does one understand the true intent behind his decision. Mooncarver doesn't even have a voice actor right now? Agreed, and yet what a rare delight it is to hear such effusive praise from you, Cloud Retainer. Rare? Pray elaborate a little further.
In the past, you may have uttered
Mountain Shaper
something
does.
to the tune of this. Though the last displays a measure of talent, it is nothing more than Shenhe or Ganyu could have achieved if placed in the same circumstances.
One would never deride others as a means of praising one's own children. The Wangshen lass displayed great determination and fortitude. I frog. Does that not make her deserving of a few words of praise? It certainly... What is that frog doing? It certainly does, and she's not the first. And he stopped. I've lived in Leeway Harbor for a long time now, and I can tell you that the Wangshen Funeral Parlor has produced generation upon generation of outstanding directors. Streetward Rambler speaks true. The god Tao Du was not our friend, but neither was he our enemy. Had he not cared greatly for all living things and volunteered to sanctify himself to pacify the underworld, not even 8 Adepti would have been able to overpower him, much less the 8 Adepts. When he became the Border, he likely never imagined that mortals would ever preserve and maintain his new form this far into the future.
With all of that said, I realize the name of the young lady from the funeral parlor is still unknown to me.
Hu Tao. The director's surname is Hu, and her given name is Tao. Hu. Ah, as in our word for butterfly, yes? No, Hu as in mischief maker? Then Tao must likewise be the Tao that means mischief in our tongue. No, in fact, it's the same Tao that appears in Tao Du. Oh, I never put that together!
So Hu as in butterfly, and Tao as in Tao Du.
I never put that together.
Fine name. Fitting indeed.
No, Hu as in mischief maker, incessant pestering, and wanton
I
gluttony.
say, I was merely trying to liven up the mood. Why is Hu Tao permitted to make mischief while I am not?
The clue is in the name. If you wish to change yours from Mountain Shaper to Mischief Maker, be my guest. Why not have some tea? This is the rare spirit sprout cultivar that Rex Lapis brought back all the way back from Chinksa Village. It'd be a shame to miss out. Wait, I love this OST. May there be more good tea to share in the coming year. I always put this one on when I need to like relax or like focus on something. It's very common. I'm sure there shall be. It's called Above the Sea of Clouds. There's still more? Oh no, that was it. Okay. Well, that was Lantern, right? So, yeah, I'll be sure to get these done. But it's gonna be it for this stream then, because we were just doing the quest. So, if you guys enjoyed, be sure to like and subscribe. And if you do subscribe, make sure you hit the notification bell. Hi, Hu Tao. Hit the notification bell, that way you'll be notified next time I go live. I will be doing another stream. Oh, what? This is cool. Wait, you can make your own? Oh my god, wait, this called me. I have to make one of them. One of these. Wait. Oh my god, I love this. I favor this one. Yeah, I'm gonna have to make one of these. Okay. But, that's gonna be for this one. So if you guys enjoyed, be sure to like and subscribe. If you do subscribe, turn on notifications so you'll be notified next time I go live, and that way you'll be notified when I do my stream later tonight. It's gonna be fun, so make sure you watch that. And yeah, it's gonna be it for this one. Thank you guys so much for watching. I'll see you guys in the next one. Goodbye. bye.